show on television. Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up. Come talk to me, man. Bird up, bird up, bird up, bird up. 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 Bird Up, the worst show on television. Bird Up, Bird Up, Bird Up, Bird Up. Bird Up, 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 Bird Up.
Cat, I swear to God, my cat's on my lap trying to interrupt my stream. She's crawling all over me. Cat, I love you. I am live. I am live. I am trying. Cat, please. My cat's on my lap. I swear to. Normally I wait to do this, but screw it. Hua! You can see my cat eyeing the cheese. I have the cheese. I have the wine. I have my cat. I tried to let her outside, but she wouldn't go, so now she's on my lap. Purring. Wow, these nerds are subbed to themselves? Yes. Why wouldn't I be subbed to myself? I'll just cancel my own subscription. That's how it'll work. But yes, before we begin, I must say, congratulations, Mainecho46, for being first to the stream. You're first.
5 ants rented an apartment with another 5 ants.
And I do want to thank Chloe for the sub. I really appreciate it.
Someone redeemed TTS and you boldly interrupted them. Beautiful. I love it.
Good.
Alright, so with plenty of further ado, who's this Corvid? Good question. I'd like to introduce everyone to my cat. You can see her on my lap. I love her very much. If you ask what her name... Ow! Why? I'm just trying to interrupt... I'm trying to introduce my stream partners. I am joined by a harem today. I have a cat and a bird.
Hello!
Hey, bird.
Hi.
Are you... Well, what's the word?
The bird? Caw-caw.
I thought the bird was the word.
No.
The bird is the word.
It's a common misconception. Don't listen to the bird.
Misconception? I don't know any girls by that name.
I'm so sad. Ness isn't gonna try it today.
Nope. It's because it's too sugary. Instead, I'm doing the Fiesta blend of cheese that she recommended.
Yes. So anyway,
is that
hi
just
everyone
a bowl of Mexican mixed cheese? Yes, it is. Do your intro. Wow. Okay, I'm being physically assaulted here. Do your intro so they can stop.
Alright, so hi everyone, my name is Corvid. I run the shop Corvid's Curios, where I sell very useful and totally not useless magical items.
Like pizza string?
Yes, I'm a streamer, and I stream quite often. This is pretty chill.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She
sells lives. I believe
so
it.
A little bit of context for that. I have made, if Ness tried it today, I would have made 4 VTubers try a little snack that includes cheese, which is cheese, spray cheese, on top of an Oreo. And I think it's tasty.
You what?
I think that chocolate and cheese go together, and it is just the trailer park version of that.
I can't believe you think.
I do think.
Don't do that. It's not a recommended activity. But yeah, the only reason I'm not trying the combination she recommended is because it's combining 2 what I would consider... This is not derogatory, but I consider them kids' foods. In that they are extremely sugary. That's why. If there were less sugary alternatives, I'd totally do it. But if I ate those, I would super die. Twitch somehow calculated that there's 6 + 4 viewers totaled 1 viewer. Yes, it's me. I'm the viewer. All of you are figments of my imagination, including you. So, I didn't take my meds. I have a bottle of wine right here. I have a cat on my lap, still purring. She loves me. And she's...
I have some wine as well.
Stop whining on stream. That's not what the people want.
But they love it when I do.
Love it? Okay. What are you gonna whine about? Ness gets banned for being too young? I said 18+. I'm at least 18 seconds old. True.
I'm going to whine about how Ness has not tried the Cheese Whiz and Oreos.
Do it.
We'll get them next time, chat. Don't worry. Next time we do since you have...
Honestly, since this is probably gonna go great, since all of my cheese collabs have gone great, we'll do that kind of collab next. Twitch thinks you have to be actively eating your screen to count as a viewer. Shit, I'm only eating this cheese. I'm not even eating this cheese. My cat's trying to get into the cheese.
Oh, man. What is your cat's name again?
That's a good question. If you want to know my cat's name, I revealed it twice. Once in passing somewhere, and the second time was in last year's affiliate anniversary quiz show stream. And there's a reason I never say my cat's name. It's because I never call her by her name. Like, ever. I just call her Kitty. She does have a name.
Aww.
And I just call her Kitty, or Cat. I know, it's a very objective way of addressing what I like to refer to as the only girl in my life who loves me.
Alright. Are you ready?
No, I'm not,
for
because...
For the wine? Hold on.
Oh,
we got some
in that case,
fancy
yes, I'm
cheese
ready.
and wine.
Let me open the wine, please.
There we go.
Well, before I open the wine, I need to explain what wine I got. I have a Riesling. Riesling? Right? Oh, bye, cat. Bye. And she's gone. I swear, if she just hangs by the door, check it. She's just gonna sit by the doorway, and we're gonna have another cat moment. While we wait for that to happen, this is the wine today. It's a Riesling California Refreshingly Sweet Wine. On the back, it says, Barefoot Riesling is a lovely wine with tasty aromas and flavors of mandarin orange and tangerine, layered with luscious peach and juicy pear. Hints of jasmine and honey complement the sweet and refreshing finish. Very cool. And that's what I'm gonna try today. The cat is an ancient eldritch being who consumes your soul when you speak its name. Ask me how I know. But yes.
Because you spoke their name before.
So this wine actually, how strong is this wine? I think it legally has to say somewhere on the bottle how strong the wine is. Okay.
Finally some class.
8% by volume? That's only half as strong as sake and as strong as like an IPA or something. This is fine. So, I can't drink too much today because...
Oh, I have 12%.
Well, I usually drink stronger stuff, but I have work tomorrow, and I have F1 tomorrow morning. So, by the way, in the Discord, if you want to follow along the Formula 1 season, and you want to participate in a little mini game that I've got going with the community, feel free to join my Discord, and you could join the F1 Battle of Mid. It's a very simple thing, where you just pick 2 drivers before each race, and try to predict which 2 drivers come closest to 11th place out of 20.
Yep. It's honestly, whenever I heard Ness first talk about that is hilarious to do.
You want to join? You have until, I guess, 11 p.m. your time.
Alright. I'll join.
Okay, I can sign you up after stream. Don't worry.
Cool.
It's really simple. It's very shrimple. With plenty of further ado, in many ways, we're gonna stall even more. Look at this. Look at my cat. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, you want outside? Check this out. Certified cat moment. Here we go. Quick, entertain the audience while I get up and try to let my cat outside. Here we go.
Alright, so right now, I'm drinking some, I think it's pronounced, Pinot Noir. It's an Italian red wine.
Number 3.
It's 12% alcohol by volume.
I know
With
you
it,
want outside. You've
it's a
been
very, very
trying to
tasty
get outside,
wine. But
when
I like
open the
using
door,
it in
it is
cooking
wide
more than I
open.
do drinking usually,
There
but
is no invisible barrier. I
sometimes,
disabled that. You can go outside. What are you even looking at? Yes, the tree fell over. That's not important.
So yes, we are just doing this for now.
I'm just
with
gonna slowly
cheese.
close the door.
Speaking of
Come on.
cheese,
Come on.
I absolutely love that I was invited to a cheese stream
Motherfucker.
because whenever I was little, I actually started whenever I ate basically any food until I was like 12 or so, it always had to be like shredded cheese in a bowl. Like, I remember going to this one Mexican restaurant, and whenever the waiter came by to get my order, I said, I just want shredded cheese in a bowl, and the look they gave me, like they didn't know how good it was. It hurt. But no, that, cereal, and sliced tomatoes with salt and pepper on them, and a little bit of olive oil. Very, very tasty. And also Pop-Tarts.
Well, mission failed. We'll get him next time. My cat is still indoors for reasons I don't understand. She's usually always outside. She's more of an outdoor cat than an indoor cat, but I guess she loves me like I'm about to love this cheese. Have you started eating cheese yet?
Yes, I am.
Shit!
I am eating Mexican 4 cheese currently.
You started eating without me? Why would
Yes,
you do this?
you're looking
I
behind,
can't
but
believe you've done this! This is the saddest. This is the 8th saddest thing that has happened on a cheese collab.
you're lacking behind.
Always. Ness is behind the times. You can't get between the bird and her cheese. Listen, I'm not gonna finish that joke. Never mind, it's fine.
So, speaking of getting in between the bird and the cheese, I used to have a cat named Roger.
Roger
And
Dodger?
I would actually call him Roger.
Roger? I hardly know her.
He was a very, very good cat. But with him, one thing that he always got was the cheese tax, to where he would constantly, he would, like, attack you if you didn't give him cheese, basically. And I love that boy. She said the name.
Well, yeah.
It's the name of my cat that I no longer own. He's still alive, but just no longer own.
You no longer have legal ownership of the cat, treating the cat as if
Yes.
it was an object as opposed to a real human being.
It's not a human being, it's a cat.
I said bean, like a beanstalk.
Feline. Fiend.
Fiend. A fiend! Okay.
Fiend. Roger was a fiend at some point.
Well, yeah, it's a cat! All cats are fiends, pretty much.
I will say he was the calmest cat that I've ever had.
So, this cheese, I've never actually eaten this cheese plain before. I always put this cheese on everything, but eating it plain is pretty good. Like,
Exactly.
I can
If
see.
me was onto something.
Yeah, I can see why you like this. So far, since the first cheese collab, all of the cheeses have been just getting gradually better and better. I don't know whether I'm just getting better cheeses, easier to consume
Good cheese.
cheeses, Or I don't know, I'm gonna need to pick out some disgusting cheese for next time. Spoiler alert, I don't have a next time lined up. The people I've reached out to...
You did cheese with Oreos, is all I'm saying.
I mean,
You can't get better than that.
honestly,
Skill issue.
next month, after I'm done getting skill issued, I can, we could do that next month. You'll just have to link me the 2 ingredients. I'll go out, get them, and then I will get diabetes for one weekend, balanced by whatever. I don't know if I want to drink for that one. Maybe. Get that olive loaf for next time. Olive loaf? Isn't
Alright.
that a bread?
Olive loaf?
That sounds like a
alright,
bread.
So one food that I love eating, it's just like whether I eat it plain or on stuff, like I love it in sandwiches. I love it in like so many different things. Is olives. Like I like green olives, black olives. I like purple olives or Kalamata olives.
For like 4 years, my favorite kind of olive was the holographic olive. Olives fucking
What?
slap.
But yes.
Wait, you don't
I
know
have-
about the holographic olive?
No.
How are you a VTuber and you don't know about the holographic olive? See, here's the thing. It's because no one's used to hearing them by their full name. They always shorten it to Hololive.
Oh. Alright. That
Nice.
no wonder
There
I
are
like
VTubers
Hololive
that
so
don't
much.
know what Hololive is, and I'm like, wow, okay, that okay, cool. We're at stage 6. Okay, this is fine.
But no, I just read Chloe's message in chat of it's a meat, but it goes good with cheese. And
sounds
like
good.
you were saying holographic olive, and I was like, is that like what it is? Is it some sort of meat?
I know, but you're getting cheesed. You have been cheesed.
I was cheesed.
Well, yeah, you started eating without me. I usually do that. I usually cheese them when they start eating cheese, but I will say this shredded cheese is so finely shredded, I have to actually like eat it a certain way or else it's getting all over my clothes. Which I don't mind. Tomorrow is laundry day anyway, but ow.
Oh man, we would have had the stream earlier, but I had to help some people move.
It was me. You had to help me move. I couldn't move.
Yep.
She had to WD-40
I
my
hope you-
joints because I'm so old.
Yep, totally. But no. With it, it was pretty busy.
So you
But-
said you were also drinking wine, right?
Yes.
What kind?
So I think I'm pronouncing this correctly.
You don't need to. In fact,
Pinot
before
Noir.
Oh, Pinot Noir. I had that last time.
Yeah. Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
12%.
It's not Pinot Noir like all the wine enthusiasts say. It's Pinot Noir because I'm American and I read it as it's written.
I'm American, not American.
God. Okay. Pinot Noir. Yes.
Yup, basically. And me, it's just it's pretty decent red wine.
I did realize because you're the second streamer I've ever gotten shared chat working with. I'm not used to shared chat actually working. I have chat on all 3 monitors, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't
God.
need 3 chat windows. I can just look at one of them.
I've seen Grim do it so much. One of the other streamers that I was just like, I have to do this whenever I collab because it's too convenient for both the chats.
For the longest time, I couldn't get it working, and now that it is working using the same exact methods, I'm gonna name and shame. Talon DX, SG Mini Nikki, Virgo Kitty Star. Who else did I collab with? Those 3 at least. Skill issue for not getting it working. Actually, I take that back. Virgo didn't stream with it, so she's exempt from that. Who else? Oh yeah, uranium. Wait, didn't we get it working,
Papa
uranium?
self-report.
I can't remember if we got it working or no. It was Meech that got it working, and we got it back. So uranium, this hurts me more than it hurts you to say. Skill issue, dude. Come on, man. Come on.
So I have just a little toy that makes that noise whenever I press a button on it.
Oh.
It's in the shape of a little trombone.
Oh, I could get my trumpet out again.
Oh, that would be cool.
Not
Ness
yet.
actually has musical skill, unlike I.
It's a skill issue on your part because I didn't know that was a thing. Actually, the real skill issue is on Twitch's side for not making it intuitive and simple. You have to have like another tab open, the host has to enable it, there's a bunch of extra permissions involved, and it's all like, really? Okay. Also, Miyakui! You! Frades River!
Watch me creak it, watch me roll!
There are two kinds of people.
Dude, I've heard Soulja Boy so many times.
All of the famous songs that are referenced in memes, I've never actually heard.
That's how I get the songs that I like add to my playlist.
And
It's
here's
just
the
through
thing.
memes.
When I go to listen to the song, I can feel my facial wrinkles getting deeper and my hair getting wider. Because I just think, people actually listen to this shit? This is awful. It's me. I'm the old curmudgeon on the rocking chair who's cranky about back in my day. We actually had to, fucking come up with back in my day quotes.
I remember buying CDs and then
CDs
listening
nuts!
Ah! No! I've fallen for it, chat. I can never recover from this.
I'll never financially recover from that. Just like, oh, I'm never gonna fight. I am covered in cheese. Despite my best efforts. You can barely see it on the camera, but I've got cheese all over me. I'm trying not to.
The plan is working, chat. He's getting cheese.
Oh, man. Okay.
But no, I remember whenever you would buy one, you would just hope that it was super good, because if it wasn't, you just spent so much money and it's just trash.
Yeah.
Oh, but I believe the two that I had bought that I like distinctly remember were, one of them was a Kids Bop one, and the other one was
You actually bought a Kids Bop?
Look, I was a kid, alright? And
Kids Bop isn't even for kids. I watched a YouTube video about one guy who unironically listened to all of Kids Bop, and I didn't realize there were so many. And
there were.
It's not even for kids. Kids Bop was the original Nightcore. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Okay.
But yeah, with it, I still remember the worst Kids Bop song that I've ever heard in my entire life.
So far.
It is. Oh, so far. It's gonna be hard to beat. It's Wake Me Up by Essence, but the Kids Bop one just... It's like a chorus of children, but whenever it's the person in the background singing, wake me up inside, like that, it's just this one like dad that's singing it, and he sounds like Patrick's.
You know the best part about that whole thing? The song isn't even called Wake Me Up, it's called Bring Me to Life.
That's it. But yes, that and just a top 40s music disc.
Speaking of music that makes your ears bleed, after stream, it's karaoke night in my Discord if you want to hear us get really loud and sing and drunk and fun times. Corvin, now that I brought up karaoke night, since you were there last time, would you like to share your impressions of karaoke night? Good or bad, don't worry. I won't get offended, and if I do get offended, that's my fault. Karaoke for F1.
Don't put marbles in your nose. That's all I gotta say.
Do not put them in there. I'm surprised you remember that.
It was very distinct.
Yeah.
But no. Overall, I would say the karaoke is very wholesome, very judge-free.
Yeah. I am very strict about not being mean to people while still being able to playful bully. But I draw a hard line. Basically, during karaoke night, I will not tolerate negative comments towards others singing. Period. However, you are free to say whatever the fuck you want about your own singing, as well as whatever the fuck you want in general. Judgment-free zone? No. Not even close. I'm constantly judging everybody. Period. I just keep it to myself. That's the key. That's it. I judge myself harder than anyone else. But here's the thing. No one is free of judgment, or at least I believe so. But you don't have to openly negatively judge others. That's just, why would you do that? You could take that effort and instead put it in something better, like your daily Genshin polls. At least you're getting some satisfaction out of that.
No. I refuse to play Genshin.
She takes me literally. She doesn't know. Let's fucking go.
You will not let me gamble. I will waste too much money.
It's okay. I did my daily Genshin polls, like, a lot. I got them all out of my system before the stream. I love doing your daily polls. See, Uranium gets it. The birds lost millions to anime waifus and husbandos. I really like talking about daily Genshin polls with other communities, because with other communities, the context is very funny. You want the FA server for your polls? This is what I mean about judgment. You don't have to know that I'm judging you every time I say that. But I keep it to myself until just now. I'm pouring another drink.
But anyway,
Very cool.
Oh man.
Here's the thing though.
Oh.
Because of that, everyone judges me. That's how I see it. I've been judged way too much, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's not that I'm free of. It's not that I'm unjudgeable. It's that I just stopped caring.
I'm eating a second Oreo with cheese whiz.
Why would you do that? I thought this was a cheese stream. We're not even eating the same cheese anymore. I'm trying to.
All right, I still got the Mexican forge cheese, but I wanted some Oreos and cheese whiz.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Next time we will definitely do that. Anyway, that's enough. What was I talking about?
I do have one more thing about the karaoke.
Ooh!
With what Flo said. A little context to that.
About losing millions?
No. To the previous one, the Donald voice.
Oh, I love your Donald voice. Great, do the Donald voice.
A ton of Kingdom Hearts, and whenever it pulls up the dialogue box of Donald, I'll just do this rather than saying what it says.
I love it when you do that.
And just because that sounds like Donald to me.
It does! Okay, I shit you not.
So...
When I first started watching you, whenever you did that during the Donald's voice lines, I genuinely thought first, since I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, that I'm all like, oh, that must just be Donald's stock voice line for when they don't have a voiced part, but still wanted to do, like, whatever voice acting, like partial voice acting in the game. I thought that was the filler. But then I noticed it was slightly inconsistent, and I'm all like, wait a minute. She must be playing a modded game, and it's really funny when that happens. But then she straight up told me that she's the one doing it. I'm like, oh my god. My respect for you just went through the roof. That is fucking great. I love it.
It is the best character voice I think I can do. And it's ironic because of how much I hate Donald.
Wow, she hates Donald. Why would you hate him?
Right. That little duck dies every single combat that I go into. He has no defense. I'm not wasting my resources on keeping his defense up whenever he's not even going to be in my party 24/7. Terrible party member.
Okay, but have you tried fixing the issue by simply pointing at him and saying skill issue?
I point the keyblade at him, then I say skill issue.
Oh, that's threatening. Okay, when you do that, do you roll an at 20?
Hold on.
Oh boy, are you getting an at 20?
20.
Corvid has a keyblade? Well, it is 2025. What does he mean by this? Corvid plays Kingdom Hearts. If you follow Corvid right now, she might play Kingdom Hearts.
I'm sorry to say.
What'd you roll? 11?
11.
You won the Battle of Mid! Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Honestly, I think this year's Battle of Mid, even though it's the first year, this is the perfect year to do it because we have 4 rookies in 4 different teams on the 20-car grid. And it's it's so hard to predict the midline drivers. Like, you can predict the top 5 easily every race, but the mid drivers, like in the middle of the pack, that's anyone's game. And I think that's why I wanted to do this Battle of Mid thing. It actually all started inspired by one of my mods. He's not here right now. In fact, my only chat mod. He also streamed. He's been streaming for longer than twice I have. Every football season, American football, so gridiron football, whatever you want to call it, the hand egg version.
Pigskin.
Yes. He does what he calls the seasonal football picks. Don't worry, Ness, I'll ban everyone for you. You should ban yourself now and give the rest of the chat some freedom of speech so they can speak in this blue trap bubble. Because what are you here for? Censorship? Ban yourself! And I mean that with 100%, with 1,000%.
Poor Chloe, he's gonna ban himself! I have to find someone else to be my mod.
Really the worst. I just wanted to silence everyone. Oh my god, but Chloe.
Me too.
You're everyone
And
to
some
me.
entire chat.
So silence yourself. What was I talking? Oh yeah, the football picks. So basically, before every football weekend when all the teams play at once, we all just predict, we go down the list of matches for that week, and we just predict, we just pick which team we think we're gonna win. If the team you picked wins the game, you score a point. Cool. Why are you talking about foot picks? Because that's how you make money in 2025. Corvid,
Real?
you selling foot picks?
No.
Oh my god, we just got feet for free! Let's fucking go! Very cool. OnlyFans intensifies. For you, wouldn't it be only feathers?
Only beaks.
Only beaks? Nah, I'm more of a feathers guy, sorry. Beaks don't have the same fluffy texture as feathers. The only problem is that every bird I touch dies. High five.
Let me just...
Okay, fine. That's... Hates me.
I'm
It's
taking
okay.
my cheese with me, though.
She's having the normal reaction. I am aware of the effect that I have on women. I am a natural female repellent. If there is any girl in your life that's bothering you, just say, hey, Ness, come hang out with me. My mere presence keeps them away. It's wonderful.
Only crow's feet. Or more crow's feet over it.
It's only birds. Beautiful. Oh, man.
No.
Of all the cheeses, this is the second most edible cheese.
What is your favorite cheese? I do gotta ask.
That's a good question. Part of the reason I started this cheese collab thing was for 3 reasons. 1, to get me collabing and meeting new people. 2, to get me eating more cheeses because I've never really had different kinds of cheeses and it gave me an excuse to do so. To ask other people what their favorite kind of cheese is and try it in a live setting. And 3, because I thought it'd be funny if I just ate cheese on stream. I thought it would be funny. That's it.
It's a pretty good idea, I gotta say.
Why would you say that?
Because I believe it.
She believes. She's beginning to believe.
You better believe it, says the Naruto.
I haven't seen Naruto.
I saw a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I got so many of the mangas, and then I did not keep up with buying the mangas because they were like each
Sorry.
so expensive. Her kid me.
My only issue with Naruto is the fact that it's one of those never-ending series. Like, if I'm
My
gonna get
biggest
into
issue was the filler because I'd
filler?
hate that there's this whole like entire bad guy that's threatening the entire existence of our like cult and all that kind of stuff. Let's have a festival and like completely ignore the plot for 3 episodes.
You mean like we're doing now?
What's the plot line going to? Because
Filler?
is there?
I hardly know her!
Ah!
That was it. I've been waiting like 2 minutes to say that. Fuck.
But yeah.
That's like my only joke now. That's why we can't be friends, because I just tell the same joke over and over. Yeah, that's funny. Funny story about that, since I don't think you know about that. Whenever I say that, it's because back in like 2015-ish, somewhere plus minus 3 years, around that era of time, I had a best friend. I forgot his name and face. Doesn't matter. All I know is that he was my best friend at the time. And then one day, he just fucking snapped at me saying, Ness, we can't be friends anymore, because all you do is just tell the same fucking joke over and over, and you never take anything seriously, and I fucking can't stand you. We're done. And I'm all like, oh. God, I joined in when you're telling this joke. It's not a joke. He actually left me because of that. So ever since then, between me and most of my friends, I just sporadically sometimes say, well, sorry, Corvid, we can't be friends anymore, because all I do is just tell the same joke over and over, and I never take anything seriously. So yeah,
I don't know. The pizza string was a little different, but that one was a great one.
Pizza string? I hardly know her.
But yes.
See, same joke.
For context to that, I was saying piece of string.
You mean pizza string?
Ness has designated that to permanently being, I have to sell pizza string in the shop.
Well, yeah, you're the shopkeeper. You're the keeper of shops. Yeah, but clearly not a pizza string, because last time I visited your shop, there wasn't any.
I mean, hey. And
you sell hay?
Yes, I actually do.
Okay, so instead of Only Birds, you're on Farmers Only. Nice.
Farmer, what is it? Farmer's Meat or something like that?
I guess. You're slow to notice out of all these are shop music? Yes! What? Yes, all of the BGMs I'm using on stream are various video game shop musics. Because Corvid here is a shopkeeper. She keeps the shop. Also, Virgo, hi. I didn't miss you, don't worry. Corvid's a fraud. Doesn't sell hay. Lamau. We got plenty of hay. Hay. Need more wine. Yes, I'm waking up early tomorrow for the F1 race, even though it's tonight. I wake up early for it anyways. If you want to watch the first race of the F1 season with me, come join the Discord. I host race watch-alongs. It's very fun, very racist, because we go around the track a lot. That's the joke.
God. Oh no. Let me just end the stream real quick before you say anything.
It's like there are some people that don't understand whenever I say that it's a joke because it's a pun in racing contexts, and they just take it at face value and get triggered by a single word.
My favorite is the 100-meter dash.
Oh yeah, the 100-meter racism. Very cool. Wait a minute. Meter? I hardly know her.
Nice.
The 100-meter is 100 first dates, the sequel to 50 first dates. Ow! I deserve that.
What is,
Ness, I'm gonna kiss you, get in line.
Oh god.
It's not the first time, don't worry.
I do have a question.
And I have an answer.
What is your third favorite cheese?
My third favorite cheese is okay. That means you're giving me, you are overestimating my ability to rank stuff. It took me like over a year to finally somewhat finalize my Genshin Pulse tier list, which I'm still editing. Every cheese is the third strongest cheese. Here's the thing. There are 6 cheeses in this cheese collab here. I am the third strongest cheese. You've never played Earthbound, have you?
No, not at all.
She hates my source material. She hates my lore and story. I can't believe you've done this. If you're confused, just unfuse it.
Ah, there we go.
Easy.
I prefer profused.
Profused?
Yeah, because
pros and cons, understandable.
Very
profusely confused, perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
But no, I would say my number one by far is Mexican 4-cheese wood.
That's what I'm having right now.
My number 2 would probably be mozzarella.
I'm low-key trying to find someone who will cheese collab me with blue cheese. Can you choose one that if it's 4 different cheeses?
Blue cheese is probably like number 5 for me.
Would you like to blue cheese collab with me someday?
The only way that I'll do that is chat cover your ears if we eat like barbecue wings or buffalo wings.
I've had it with that stuff. I put blue cheese on my salad every day. I'm talking buying a block of blue cheese and just consuming it like I have on the past several cheese streams. Wing collab. I mean, when it comes to eating wings, one thing about me that I usually never, in fact, I think this is the second time I've ever brought this up. I hate getting my hands dirty, especially with food. So
you should get the boneless ones, yes, and just use a fork.
That is why I eat boneless wings. One of the reasons I prefer boneless wings is because I don't have to actually touch them. Whenever I get bone-in wings, I am a fucking barbarian. I eat it with a fork. I cannot stand getting my hands dirty, which brings me back to undiagnosed but pretty sure. When it comes, the irony being, I got a fucking degree in mechanical engineering, but I hate getting my hands dirty. Well, like, apparently, a whole point of being a mechanical engineer is getting your hands dirty, and I'm all like, fuck me, I'm glad got a fucking office job.
I completely understand, and I completely agree.
Wait,
as someone slapped
hold on.
autism.
Could you stand up pretty quick? Okay, thanks. This way you're not understanding, but you're certainly not going to overstand. Tough crowd, goddamn.
How dare you make me do all that work just to joke with that payoff?
I am getting bonked so hard, but that was totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay.
But no, with eating wings and stuff like that, like whenever I eat hot chips, I will use chopsticks because
the number zero.
Like, honestly, when I eat any chips or anything that has like Doritos, how they have a lot of like of the flavoring that gets onto your hands, because I hate reaching into a bag and my the back of my hand gets like covered in Cheeto dust.
Okay, the trick with Cheeto dust is to always eat them when you're at a friend's house and you're both sharing a video game console because it's like 2004 or something.
Oh no.
And then you reach into the bag of Cheetos and then your friend's playing the game and then without even washing your hands just be like, hey bro, it's my turn, pass me the controller.
Oh no, I hate that so much.
You monster?
Exactly.
That is one of the nicest things anyone said to me upon first impression. Thanks. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
The only joke that Ness tells that's actually funny is his life.
What? I mean, listen.
That's so rude.
That actually has more truth to it than you realize in a good way. Because what I do in my Discord, 20% of my interaction with my own server is just me comically venting about my life. Comically. I try to make it entertaining, or at least satirically funny, while still venting about work frustrations, such as incredibly incompetent management at a office job, in an office environment. You can just imagine the kinds of things I put up with. And I try to be as much of a wallflower as possible. Ness is one bad pun away from becoming the Joker 2019. What, you think this is funny? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Listen, I've gone through my Joker arc, and I've come out with the good end, okay? I used to be so much worse, but it's okay. You either die a villain or live long enough to see yourself become the hero. And that's kind of what I've gone through. And long story short, you're seeing the result of that. Joker, I hardly know her. Yes! We got him, finally! It is spreading, let's go!
That's like my current workplace. Whenever anyone says the word crazy, I'll say, crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Make me crazy. And I'll say it only once because I don't wanna actually annoy everyone. But I've done that so many times in my workplace that whenever they are outside of work and they hear someone say the word crazy, my voice will play in their heads, saying that entire voice line.
Beautiful. You have conditioned them.
It is wonderful that I have psychologically tortured and Pavloved all of them into thinking that.
I love it. At my work, my coworkers think that I secretly have a wild side, but no. Just because it was revealed that I ride a motorcycle, therefore I am fucking Sons of Anarchy, leather-clad, tattoo-covered, crazy biker guy. Like stereotypes.
I want a motorcycle.
What kind?
But I do not have the money for a motorcycle.
Bro, just get like 5 credit cards and max them out. Easy.
That's such a good idea. You're right. All right, Honda, get ready.
Honda? I hardly know. Oh, you said Honda. What kind of Honda?
I have no idea what motorcycles.
It's because I ride a Honda. The bike I got is the Honda Rebel 500 Special Edition 2022 model. Get a Grom. Groms are fun and good beginner bikes. My bike is a beginner intermediate bike. It's I'm back. I lost connection, but are you constipated yet? Everybody brings up the constipation. I am 5 for 5 on not being constipated. I'm fucking built different. I'm good. You think this is gonna constipate me? I've had worse. Come on now. I ate an MRE on stream and felt just fine the next day. That you know of. I mean, I've been constipated. The last time I was constipated was in 2015.
I remember being so backed up as a kid because all I ate was cheese. Like,
I guess you're in good company.
24/7. But no, with motorcycles though, my dad a long time ago had a Harley Davidson special edition, and I don't remember what it was, but it was one that constantly broke down because
yeah, it's a Harley
always
Davidson.
Working. Exactly.
See, I won't get too much into the engineering of the Harley Davidson engine, but the reason it breaks down so much is simply because a engine imbalance from the piston is quite literally how it was designed. That's how it gets its distinct sound, and why the Harley Davidson vibrates so much it attracts a female audience. I'm not going to elaborate about that.
I don't
Why do you
think
have to moan like that after I say that? That's not helping anyone's case.
Actually,
I missed the intros. Can you tell me who you're with? All right. You don't get to introduce yourself. I get to introduce you, and then you can introduce me. Are you ready?
All right.
All right, Virgo, listen up. This is Corvid's Curios. She's a bird. She's a shopkeeper. She streams Kingdom Hearts. Emphasis on dumb. That was mean, I'm sorry. You can't spell Kingdom Hearts without dumb. You can't.
How
so
dare.
much that hat's off to you. Wait, does your hat actually come off?
Maybe.
Take it off! Live on stream. Oh my god, you look terrible. Put it back on.
What?
I'm so used to seeing you with the hat.
What do you mean?
The hat is part of you. Seeing you without the hat is like removing an arm or something. Like,
it is. I love the hat so much.
The hat is so good. To take it off is a crime. Why would you do that?
I genuinely, like, there's a store that actually makes hats, like, in the city where I live, and, like, they like, press it in front of me. Like, actually, like, do all the steam stuff in order to iron a hat. I want to go there and show them a picture of the VTuber's hat, and I want to just get one that is exactly the same.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good though.
My mind completely blanked.
We're talking about motorcycles, about how Harley Davidson sucks.
And they're overpriced.
Yes, they're overpriced. They have a bad community around them. Where
it's not necessarily a bad community, it's a very exclusive community. At bike nights, I've been to a couple bike nights at the Cycle Gear retail store. The Harley Davidson guys, while they are their own, like, close-knit, not cult, they're not bad people. They're just really passionate about the brand.
Oh, I have to introduce you now.
Good luck.
This is Ness.
Are you sure about that?
They are Dingus,
Dingus.
a nerd.
I've heard much worse, but I'll take Dingus. That's good. That's accurate.
But no, for real though, Ness is a streamer that knows way more Japanese than I. They
That's
are
not
very,
saying
very
much.
talented, both also musically and with the bilingual, with a language system that is completely opposite to English.
So I missed nearly half of what you said because your microphone decided to treat you as background noise and mute you.
No. So
Ness is a hardcore biker. I'm a very softcore
Ness
biker.
is a hard. No. With that, Ness is very musically talented.
What makes you say that?
You said it was a trumpet, but I thought it was a saxophone.
It was a okay, listen, really quick. Let me actually get my trumpet, but so I don't accidentally, like, dox myself really quick. 1 second. Alright! You get it for free. Here we go. Let me grab all of the essentials. Very cool. So, what I play, I'm showing it off right now. I actually prefer playing my E-Star mini trumpet. It's a pocket trumpet.
It's so adorable.
Yes, it is. This thing's very nice. Headphone warning. I am not warmed up at all. But yeah, the reason why it sounded like a sax is because this bubble mute that I use. It makes this turn into this.
Ah, that's why.
And it sounds nice. I love this thing. Because it's a mute, it does make the trumpet substantially quieter. And I do have a redeem. If you redeem it, I just stop what I'm doing on stream, pull up a jazz backing track, and just freaking trumpet jam jazz freestyle for 5 minutes.
Speaking of which, I currently have jazz music playing. Of just like jazz background music.
You like jazz?
Oh yeah, I do, Barry B. Benson.
Oh, you like jazz? Name every jazz.
I don't think I can even name one jazz.
Oh, I'll name one jazz.
Jazz hands. There we go.
Jazz hands.
I named one.
Oh man, that was fun. But yeah, I try to practice daily to trumpet noises got him. I bring my trumpet to the racetrack. For those who don't know, I am an amateur race commentator, and I bring my trumpet to the racetrack. Before the race, I play a little fanfare, and that gets people hyped up before the green flag gets waved. And people love it. Sometimes for the podium ceremony, I play a national anthem of the winner. I've had to learn the Romanian national anthem. I could play the first bit of the Italian national anthem. I know the Dutch national anthem, thanks to Formula One. If you know, you know. I need to learn the British national anthem, but I might just play Never Gonna Give You Up instead. Can you play the trumpet and ride the motorcycle at the same time? This is where being a softcore rider comes in. So the issue with that is that because I'm a softcore rider, I take rider safely very seriously. More seriously than OSHA, which I guess isn't saying much. But Verstappen passes Gasly a lot. Listen, he only laps him like once a race, but now it's not so sure because Verstappen is not in the strongest car. He's just the strongest driver. Fight me on that.
So I can't play the trumpet, but I can play like one chord on the ukulele. Oh god, that is not what it's supposed to sound like.
Are we having a jam session for Soda Shop Music? Yes. Nice. Oh no! You're gonna do an apology video! Let's fucking go! What are you apologizing for this time?
I am sorry for eating everyone's bird seed because I've snuck into everyone's house that is tuned into the stream. And I've stolen all your sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, all of your...
She stole my seed from beneath my nose.
I wouldn't word it that way, but yes.
Oh, that's where that went, yes! She is the stealer of your seed. She said it herself.
I gotta say, favorite seed to eat would probably be pumpkin seeds, then chia seeds, then sunflowers.
I hope you realize I'm using 100% of my strength not to take this in an inappropriate direction.
I appreciate it.
It's taking literally every fiber of my willpower to not do that. If it was with another streamer, we would be going in that direction so hard, I'm pretty sure our stream would get automatically shut down.
But yes, I think all of them taste super good, salted, but with
I hate salted foods.
I love salted foods. Alright.
We can't be friends anymore. Shit.
It's a hard med that I take, makes it to where I lose all the sodium in my body. But
yeah,
yes.
I'm not a fan of salty foods. I really dislike salty foods. It's like the only food I dislike is salty food. I straight up have Carolina Reaper pepper sauce here. Spicy's great. I'll eat bitter food. It's salty is where I can't. I don't do salty foods. It's
See, whenever I'm in bird form,
have I seen you bird form?
No, because I've not drawn it yet.
May I see it?
I've not drawn it yet.
No, I mean when it's ready. When you're comfortable enough with me to show. All right. So my next order of business is to give you 2 gifts a day to raise our friendship level, so I can unlock the cutscene where you show me the bird form. That's how it works. Quick, what are 2 things that I can just scavenge in the backyard that you like?
It needs blue. It needs to be shiny
yellow.
And Cheerio shaped.
Becky, let me smash.
I still can't believe 2 of my coworkers never, or like 3 of my coworkers never actually.
I got yellow. Becky, let me smash.
Chloe's favorite color, by the way, is yellow.
That is a rare favorite color, and I respect that. More common favorite colors are like red, blue, green. Very few people I've noticed have yellow as a favorite color. And as somebody who used to do 3DS Street Pass, yellow, anyone I came across with like yellow is like, you're the MVP. Nobody picks yellow. Straight up the GOAT right there. So, despite all the shit I give you, this is one time.
It was rough for Chloe whenever Chloe first joined Pokemon Go, because Team Yellow sucked at everything.
Yellow's a good one because you can just look at the sun for it. Bro, yeah, just stare at the sun. What could possibly go wrong? Are ya winning, son?
My favorite color, by far, would be copper. And my second favorite color would probably be brass.
Brass? I got a brass trumpet right here. I mean, that's...
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that copper and brass are...
Copper? I hardly know her.
They're both phenomenal colors, with copper being way better.
Alright, Corvid.
I like shiny coins.
Nice. I need to explain something here.
Yes.
A baseless break is coming up. You know what that is?
No.
Okay. So under my stream, I have it outlined that the way Twitch is run, every color is... You gave me a freaking hex code! Okay. But the way Twitch is set up, if you want to disable pre-roll ads, you need to have 3 minutes of ads per hour. So what I do is, near the 1 hour mark of each stream, or Twitch on the dashboard even tells me, there's a timer, like, until pre-rolls get shut off, when I should take a 3-minute ad break, or like a BRB stream. So, what I do is I run 3 minutes of ads manually, and say, alright everybody, it's stretch time. Get some water, get some food, get a better streamer to watch, or whatever. But it's basically ad time. Are you ready to add time to the stream?
Sure.
Oh, okay. So, here's the question. Do you want to give fucking sub-only content? 3 minutes of sub-only content?
Sure, but I don't think I have ad stuff set up on mine except
Skill
for
issue.
Just, like, the once
Anyway,
every hour.
ads are starting now. Bonk. Alright, quick, for the next 3 minutes, say things that people are gonna want to pay to hear.
Alright, so with me being bird, I have hollow bones. If I get stepped on, I break.
That sounds really painful. Why would anyone pay for that?
No, to know the knowledge of it.
Oh, speaking of knowledge,
exclusive content.
Hey, Chloe, you know what the best part is? Because I've offset the ads for 3 minutes, when you get ads on Corvid's stream, oh wait, you're not gonna get ads because you're subbed, but if you get ads on Corvid's stream, just come to my stream and you'll get the same experience with no ads. Easy game. We're fucking breaking the system. Thanks, Twitch. I have studied the ad meta on Twitch, and I've got it down to a T. Birds are adorable, which is why I don't believe Corvid's a bird. What the fuck? Corvid is a very bird, and I can prove that by giving her a high five, and if she dies in 5 minutes, that means she is a bird. Corvid, high five!
I don't know.
Hates me? Just because I'm cursed such that every bird I touch down— oh my god, she's dying and I didn't even touch her! My curse has gone stronger? Let's fucking go. Multi-stream drift, let's go. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who uses the multi-stream drifting, and I'm also very appreciative that congratulations by using more than your default expression, that automatically puts you ahead of 99% of VTubers. One thing that bothers me about VTubers in general is that they have models that are great and expressive, and they have so many different expressions, but they never use any of them! So much wasted potential.
I need to, like, I don't know, mount my stream deck or something to my desk in a way.
You're fine the way you are. Honestly. You're not a corpo tuber. You're not somebody who is forced expectations. You're someone I'm around for fun. That's one of the reasons I'm always around. It's because you fit that niche of, yeah, this is fun. This is fun. I hate VTubers. Let's fucking go. I actually explained in one of my previous cheese collabs, I went kind of in depth why I hate VTubers. You can tell I'm drunk, by the way. But the whole VTuber debacle thing, the whole sphere has exploded far more than it was in 2019, such that I can afford to be picky now, and I can tell who's doing it for clout and attention and who's just trying to have a good time and chill and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm picky. Congratulations, Corvid, you matched my pickiness. Ads are done in 10 seconds. Quick, say something in 10 seconds that's gonna get the people going. Something like Out of Touch Thursday.
Alright. I cannot believe...
Alright, we're back.
Alright. I can believe.
We can believe! It's provided!
Oh, yeah!
I've drank half this fucking wine bottle already, and I have work tomorrow. I've made worse mistakes in my life, don't worry. Like, Offkai story. I drank so much on Friday night at Offkai. Are you cheesing, son? Yes, I am! And I'm telling the Offkai story. There was a guy at Offkai last year who was just handing out Jack Daniel's honey to people. Like, put a cup near his bottle, he'll pour it and fill it for you. I got absolutely hammered that night to the point where I don't remember what happened. All I know is what people told me the next day and what G11 told me. Apparently, I was so drunk, I was just hanging out and chatting with randoms in the atrium. Now, I believe it because I was so drunk at the time. I am the shyest motherfucker ever. I am, like, I find it really hard to talk to people, especially in person. So, but when I'm super drunk, I just get unleashed like I have now. You can notice that, you can tell the exact moment that I went from tipsy to what the fuck is going on, and that my chattiness increased from like, yeah, I'm kind of reserved and vibing to whatever the fuck this is. By the way, I did put the profanity filter on the stream. I hope you did too. I'm not family friendly.
I think I've always had that on.
Alright, good. In any case, Skishu, you go hard on the Saturday night of a 3-day con, not the Friday. Listen, I got caught in the moment. Man was handing out free Jack Daniels. I'm not gonna turn that down. I will this year. I will show self-control. Deprived that they allowed that. Sakura Con, they kick you out if you're visibly drunk. Don't worry about it. It was a small con. I will control myself this year. I already have saved myself 4 figures. I was about to, no cap, just drop 4 figures on the fucking Marriott Hotel. when I realized, wait a minute, there's a hotel that's like 1 block away that's literally $1,000 cheaper. Cool. And I got lucky enough to get one of the last rooms in it. Let's fucking go. By the way, if you're going to Offkai, look for Ness. I'm easy to spot. You can't fucking miss me.
Hell yeah. I'm not going, but hell yeah.
Have you ever been to a convention?
Yes, I
I
have.
bought a pair of
It
sneakers
was a...
from a dealer the other day.
Oh no.
I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day. I only just now noticed since it took a while to kick in, and now I think he's skipped
God damn it,
town.
Car!
And now I think he's skipped town. I guess you can say he didn't wait for the other boot to fall.
God damn it, Car, that's so good! Holy shit! Fuck! What was I talking about?
Anime conventions.
Right, have you ever been to a convention?
Yes, I've been to a small anime convention. I won't say where, for doxing reasons, but it was very, very nice. I usually, whenever I'm in big crowds, I sort of stay shy, but whenever it's like a quiet area and there's just a few people there, I can very easily strike up conversation and do small talk with other people for quite a while, and like just talk about weather, talk about how people have been, like, oh, what's your day been like, blah blah blah, blah, blah. Like
You're
that.
starting to cut out.
Oh no!
You're good. You're good. So, the conventions I've been to, I've only been to 2, really. And I'm gonna dox myself with this one, fuck it. SakuraCon and Offkai. I know that completely narrows it down, don't worry about it. But, the last anime convention I've been to, the last convention hold are both YugomaCon, held in Detroit. Can't have shit in Detroit. Small cons are fun. Yeah, the reason why I had such a blast at Offkai last year was it was still considered a small convention. It's turning into a big convention. And I'm really hoping that this year at Offkai I can have as good of a time as I did last year. Last year was literally life-changing. That was the time of my life. People travel to cons. It's not necessarily doxing. Don't worry about it. Y'all have fucking seen me. Don't worry about it. But my favorite thing at cons now, before, my favorite thing was the cosplayers. Now, my absolute favorite thing at a con, you may find this hard to believe, given how how people greet me in chat, but if I'm at a con and someone shouts, "Hey, Ness!" I am fucking hardwired to respond to that name as if because it is my name. And I'm just all like, yes, that's me. And I get a photo, but they're like, hey, Ness, can I get your photo? And I'm like, yeah, but first I gotta say, Fuzzy Pickles! And I fucking love doing that every single time. It never gets old. It is one of my favorite things every time. We've all seen him, but out of professionalism, tries not to show his face on stream. I don't show my face on stream, and I'll leave it at that. I went to HoloFest last year. Oh yeah, if I could have gone to HoloFest while I was still a HoloLive stan, I would have probably been a kid in a candy store. But I've fallen out of HoloLive. If I could pan the camera up, you will see 5 figures worth of Holo merch. And I'm not exaggerating.
Oh my god!
I've been to Comic-Con. Holy piss, it's so nice outside where it's now super packed. Hey, Talon, welcome in, we're cheesing! You did not miss the cheese! Or the drunk Ness, but don't worry about that, I put the intoxication warning on as well.
Hi, Talon.
Yes, Talon, despite the name, is not a bird tuber. He's a drag-on
Disappointing.
tuber. Drag on these nuts. Or something like that. He is a fellow...
But no, with anime conventions, I've had, with small ones, a lot of fun with them. It's really nice to actually see a bunch of people like go and like play games like Magic the Gathering. I saw a bunch of people play Smash Brothers Brawl, and a bunch of people playing like different board games and stuff. The last one that I went to, and it was just a very chill environment overall. And there's this like little anime. It was, what was it? It was this like guessing game or whatnot, where you had to basically Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but with anime questions. And with it, I was the last one, and I won.
Hey, you want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with anime? Are you ready for this shit?
I think it was like $25 was what I won, but it was really cool.
All right, here we go. Name one anime that is not in a high school setting, not an isekai, and not a medieval fantasy. Go.
Naruto.
Holy shit. I guess that's on me. I set the bar way too low. Wait.
You said only one.
Yeah. Fuck me, y'all got me beat. Oh my god. Never mind. I'll take the L. I take the L on this one. That's on me. Goddamn. Okay.
There's one very similar to Gurren Lagann that I watched
Love Gurren Lagann.
The first half of. It was a very good show. I did like it. I like the first part of Gurren Lagann more than the second part, but I still respect the second part.
I like the whole thing, but I will agree the first part was fucking absolute cinema.
It was. It really was.
Had to force Corbin to finish it? Is that true? Did you have to be forced at gunpoint to Okay, maybe I should get some water.
Maybe. I have some tea
my
next
water
to me
bottle's
that I've been sipping.
Wait, I have tea as well. It's cold, but I still have it.
I love cold tea. Alright, I don't like hot drinks except for hot chocolate.
I live off of hot drinks. That's like all I drink.
And if I'm sick, I like chamomile tea with honey in it.
Chamomile tea. I have that before bed, as well as my industrial strength sleep blend of tea. I need it to sleep. Insomnia, gang. It fucking sucks.
I just take trazodone.
Okay, I coughed when you said that. I heard that I had to take trash, and I'm all like, I thought you were a bird, not a raccoon, but I guess birds eat trash, too.
Well,
how many drugs is Ness doing throughout the day? 0, actually. Oh, wait. 1, because coffee is a drug. I drink 1 cup of coffee a day, and that's it. Only 1.
Actually, sugar is a drug, too.
I don't do sugar.
I try to avoid anything with sugar?
I try to avoid sugars.
Corbin, is it cold tea that's just been sitting? No, like Southerner ice.
Southerner?
Fun fact, I grew up in the South. I no longer live there, but I did grow up in the South.
But then you flew north for the winter.
I'm literally wearing overalls right now.
That's just an overall impression. You just flew north for the winter, that's all.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Well, yeah. I'm understanding right now. I'm certainly not overstanding.
I grew up with a Southern family despite growing up around Detroit.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
They took my staircase. Can't have shit in Detroit.
Okay.
That was my favorite one of that meme.
Hey, Corbin.
Yes.
I know before stream, like all week, you were writing down conversational topics. Have you even talked about them yet?
I've talked about 2.
Nice! So we are making progress. This is what I mean by fuck it, we do it live. I'm just improving.
There's the big one. There is the big one that I can
We'll
talk
save the
about
best for last.
Alright,
We'll save the best for last when I'm like totally ready to lock in fully. You joke, but we literally had a break in as a kid. They took. Oh shit! Not the Super Nintendo. What the fuck? I hope they got caught and hung like a clothespin. I gotta wait for Wine Bottle 2 to get to the good topics. Listen, I am a turbo lightweight. I don't normally drink this. Well, I do normally drink this much, but then I like. Okay, this is only half as potent as I'm used to drinking. But this is. I'm a super lightweight. I'm like not heavy. I'm fucking tiny. Are you ready for some stat reveals?
Me too.
Okay.
Also lightweight here.
Last time I checked, I am like 145 plus minus 5 pounds. So I'm small. I'm very lightweight, especially with alcohol. Shit, we're getting his 3 sizes. Oh, you want my 3 sizes? I actually took my 3 sizes. Recently for purposes. I think it's about 96. Shit, what was the other one? Fuck, I'm just gonna swap between centimeters and inches and other units. You get to decide. 36 or 96, 32, and 96 again somehow. Cool. Ness knows what I do. I decide to drink. I'm all or nothing. I'm not drinking or iced tea. Listen, I'm also an all or nothing kind of guy. Right now, I'm fucking all in. I put all of my chips on Corvid. Corvid, how does it feel to be covered in chips without fish?
A little sad because I do like eating fish. That is one of my favorite foods.
Well, sorry, I'm not a nuclear scientist. I can't fission chips.
Darn. Well, that's just your fault, skill issue.
Listen, I got a degree in mechanical engineering, not nuclear engineering, okay? Cut me some slack.
Me, on the previous conversation topic, with me, I am 1 pound exactly when in bird form.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that despite what Pokemon may say, pound is super effective. Are we talking about a British pound?
Isn't that a fighting type move? And
it's
fighting
a normal type move, because you normie as fuck! Not, actually. You're not a normal. Okay, I am friends with a few normies, and I have to treat them completely differently, and honestly, it's exhausting.
It's so sad, dude! How do people not live on the internet like me?
To be fair, one of said normies is a VTuber and we get along. It's just I have to explain a lot of things that come naturally to everyone else that she's not familiar with. In fact, she was a previous cheese collab contender. And I was actually worried about that stream, but it actually went really well. She's one of the few normies that I can get along with, because I normally hate normies. I am very anti-normie, but I appreciate her a ton because I can get along with her. She's sensible, reasonable, honest, and it's all like, you know what? You're all right. Don't come to school tomorrow. Those weirdo normies, listen, I dislike the word weirdo just because it's like a very blanket derogatory statement that doesn't really do anything other than try to be offensive. Whenever someone says something's weird, I'm like, why do you think that? Is it weird or is it just different from what you're used to? Because everyone comes from different lives. We got fucking normies from off the internet, and then you have people like us that are like from the internet. I've spent the majority of my life online. That's a pretty sure a ton. Taradu, please. Tokyo Iced Tea is basically a sweeter AMF. I remember back in the day, whenever I'd go to a bar, my first order always depended on my mood. My first order was either an AMF or it was a surprise me, where I tell the bartender, surprise me, give me your favorite drink. I want something different. Give me something unusual. Give me something new. Which I guess kind of translates to my cheese collabs, where how like I'm trying new cheeses that I'm not used to. And so far, it has expanded my world quite a lot. I think this is a huge success. I just order random shit at the bar. Yeah, same. I get analysis paralysis hardcore when I'm looking at a menu. It's like, I can't do it. I have unironically closed my eyes, set the menu in front of me, and just put my finger down on something, and I'm all like, all right, I'm ordering this. And it works because I'm not that picky. And unless I know I'm not gonna like it, which is very rare, because I'm struggling to think of anything off the top of my head that I would not eat that would be served at a restaurant. Because what I don't eat is super salty food and rotten food. Unless it's
what
like...
I usually do whenever I go to a restaurant is I'll ask the waiter, what do you recommend if there's not anything that I immediately want? Because with that, they usually know what is the good cooked food.
The good stuff.
Because like at the last restaurant that I went to, the waitress, she was just like, oh, well, I wouldn't try the pizzas because they're usually hit or miss. And I was like, I was gonna try a pizza. All right. And she said basically that if you wanted extra fries but didn't want to pay for any, if you got the chicken wings or the chicken fingers, then it would come with like extra fries.
What about rotten food that's been salted?
Good to know.
Core, this is one of the cases that two negatives don't cancel each other out, okay? Please.
I mean, Does blue cheese count as rotten?
Nope, it's counted as moldy, which is the only exception to my mold rule. If it's visibly moldy, I won't eat it. Unless it's blue cheese. We got in so many breweries where I live, and I like trying all the fancy beers, but then I always remember you don't like beer. Skill issue. I love beer. I just never drink it because I'm too busy drinking hard alcohol. On Saturdays!
I hate beer with a passion, dude. Hops does not taste good at all. I don't like beer. It's so bad. It's like cilantro.
Yeah. So, to address Main Echo's points, I filled this bowl to the brim with cheese. In fact, this is more cheese than I've ever had on stream before. I can't finish this. I physically cannot. It is larger than the size of the human stomach. There is no way I am going to finish this. I just poured a lot just so I could start eating it and demonstrate what I'm eating. That's not going to stop me from eating it. I'm going to keep eating it. Example, kimchi. I love kimchi. Okay, that's not what I mean by raw. Okay, my stance on food. Here we go. The most accurate blanket statement I can make after over a decade of trying to appease pedantic shitheads on the internet. I dislike salty foods and foods that are not socially acceptable or medically acceptable for human consumption. Barring a couple exceptions.
What about like dancing shrimp?
What's dancing shrimp?
Live shrimp that you eat.
I want to try that. That sounds exotic.
No! The suffering makes it worse. I want my
worse.
food to be humanely dispatched.
I watched a clip of Josh Strife Hayes. The clip was titled, "Why do you eat the corpses of sentient beings?" And he's like, why do I eat the corpses of sentient beings? Because it's tasty.
Because they're tasty.
Yeah, that's it. Wait, you've seen the clip too?
I just know because corpses of sentient beings are tasty.
Yeah, it's tasty. That's why I do it. It's tasty. Yeah.
If I get like crab or something, and I'm cooking it, you split the crab in half before you put it into the water because it dies then, rather than it just suffering boiling water.
Yeah. Oh well.
Because that, unironically, an animal that is stressed in its last moments will actually make its meat taste worse than if it was dispatched. Yes, it's tense. It's releasing epinephrine.
Well, it's past tense now.
Yes, completely past tense. R.I.P. to the crabs that I have.
You can't do seafood, it's a texture thing. Listen, with seafood, it's all about how you look at it. What you need to do is go into the options and set the settings to ultra settings. That way when you seafood, it's very high poly, got that finest texture possible. You're gonna love that seafood when you see it and then eat it. Learn that many years that happy meat is tasty meat. I mean,
well, that's actually one thing that I will credit Taco Bell with a ton, because it is made with quotes. Well, no. It's made with, quote, the lowest grade of meat that there is. But the reason why that is because it's end-of-life dairy cows that basically, rather than growing up cows that are slaughtered only for their stuff, it's just cows that are too old. And so because of that, the meat is very low grade, but it's very, very, very much more humane than, like, all the other restaurants that use beef.
All right, so
seafood.
Next time on Cheese Collab with Corvid, instead of cheese, we're just gonna be eating raw meat.
I cry. Why? It's my jazz music stopping occasionally.
Jazz music stops. Yeah, bro, I got this BGM on a loop. Let's go. Salmonella? That's a seafood. We love salmon. Beef sashimi.
No. As long as you actually do eat beef and you cut off like the outer part, then it should actually just be good to eat, because that's what blue cooked steaks are, is basically just completely raw.
Dang.
The reason being is that beef is like one of the meats that we can, just as humans, eat raw. But the thing is that you don't want to eat it to where there's been any part that has touched where it's already been cut or whatnot. So if you use a knife to just cut off the top layer from all 6 of the sides, of it, then you can just eat that. At least, don't fact check me on that, just because that's what I've been, yeah.
Flash sear the
like
outside.
what
Seared
Core says.
salmon, so good.
But yeah, flash sear to basically just kill the surface stuff, or you can just cut the surface off.
For the record,
yes.
For the record, as revealed in both my Mother 2, Mother 3, and Affiliate Anniversary Quiz Show streams, my favorite food is actually sushi. All kinds. I am a sushi eater. I eat sushi.
I like a lot of Americanized sushi, like California rolls. I love them. I think my favorite one is the Philadelphia roll, just because I like cream cheese. I also really, 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 really like getting wasabi and mixing it with soy sauce to dip all of my sushi in. Oh, I have to hydrate real quick. Hold on. Let me get the wine.
I mean, May also gave me a hydrate, and I just downed my glass. Very cool. I want to try it, but I can't imagine texture being good. May is wanting us to hydrate ourselves. You should hydrate yourself now!
Now!
And give yourself some water. I hardly know her. May saving these people's lives, I try. No actual cooking in the meat. My stepdad likes blue rare. Freaking blue rare doesn't sound... That sounds like blue waffle, but for meat. He describes how he likes his steak as take the cow, wipe its nose, wipe its ass, and make sure it's dead. That is one hell of a description. Very cool. Maybe. Understandable. Have a great day. Okay. Oh, man. You know, I should probably slow down on the wine. In fact, I will. Very cool.
Why?
Because I have work tomorrow, and I'm going to be up early tomorrow hosting the F1 watch-along. Here's the problem I have with the early F1 races, and by early, I mean early in the season. Because they're in, like, non-European times, instead of being at 6 a.m. my time, they're at, like, freaking, like, 10 p.m. to whatever 2 a.m. my time, and I can't do that. I'm an old fuck who has a job, therefore I can't really stay up past 9. Actual wine and grapes or rice wine? This is a Riesling wine by Barefoot Wine. They're the cheap wine brand because, as the Midnight sang, when the rent's too high, we'll just buy cheaper wine. Easy. I don't pay rent. I pay a fucking mortgage, but that's besides the point. I don't pay rent.
But no. With me, with my food, I remember the best meal that I've ever had my entire life.
Which is?
It was seafood. What it was I went, yes.
You seafood and you eat it. Very cool.
I went snorkeling and,
oh yeah,
Florida
you used to do Dave the Diver real life percent.
Hell yeah, I did. More on that.
Hey, don't call me a moron. What the hell? You call me a dumbass like everyone else.
More. I guess. Look, I didn't mean to say moron. But,
yes, you did.
But with it, I went scalloping, and I got like with a bunch of friends like 2 5-gallon buckets of scallops, and we shucked them, and like within an hour we made stir fry with them, and it was before the beef oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, and I really think that seafood across the entire world has changed in flavor from the beef oil spill, and not for a good way.
So
scallops are fucking delicious.
When you say stir fry, that reminds me of James Bond, who always orders his martini, vodka martini, shaken, not stirred, which implies we have a shaken fry. I want to try shaken fry.
It's not just fried rice, like in a
fry
wok.
Your rice,
but
also,
because like you shake it.
With the whole wine thing, I haven't really had any wine before these cheese collabs either, and I gotta say, wine is really sweet, and it gets the job done. I'll still stick to sake, but I would not turn down a glass of wine. This stuff is fantastic. Holy shit, wine's an acquired taste. Bro, you gotta get the sweet wine. This is like I'm drinking fucking fruit juice, but it gets me going. It's like out of touch Thursday. I'm bouncing off the walls.
I will say I am drinking a very dry wine.
How is it dry? It's a fucking liquid.
Because it's not sweet, and that is the opposite of sweet.
Opposite of sweet is dry. So what you're telling me is that when I whine about how spicy my Carolina Reaper sauce is, it's dry, even though it's a liquid.
Alright, Core just said something that triggers me.
That's
Do you
okay,
think
you
that
trigger
water
me all
is
the time.
wet or not?
Well, I don't... Okay, here's the thing. When it comes to questions that are, like, specifically to evoke a pointless debate, for example, is water wet? Is it pronounced GIF or JIF? Which is clearly pronounced GIF. Pineapple on pizza. I'll eat pineapple on pizza. I like pineapple, I like pizza. Fuck you. When it comes to whether water is wet or not, have you ever touched water?
Yes, and it's made my hand wet.
Are you... Okay, does it make you wet?
It makes with whatever I touch it with.
So, are you telling me, are you implying that you believe water is not wet?
I think that water in of itself has the ability to make other things wet, but you can't make water wet.
Here's the
water
thing.
is not wet.
You are correct, and here's why. Write the word water and write the word wet. Is wet
and
in
they
water?
are not.
No. QED. Case closed. We're done.
With another one of what you
Welcome
said
in me.
earlier.
Science Talk, I'm
hey
out.
there, me.
Bye, bye, Virgo. Love you too.
With
Water's
gift
touching
versus
itself,
fit.
therefore it's wet. Nice. That's a
No,
good one.
because the definition of something getting wetter is it gaining or losing viscosity.
Were you about to call me cutie? You better have. No, I was about to call you Virgo. Your name doesn't have cutie in it. Your name has Virgo in it, so I call you Virgo. If you want me to call you cutie, change your name to cutie. Easy. Easy game.
Virgo cutie star.
Close enough. See? You got me covered. Very cool. We got shared chat, therefore it counts as me saying it. Easy. Easy game. I win.
Sure.
I'm outsourcing. OMGTY. Instead of saying aw, thank you so much, but abbreviated because undiagnosed, but pretty sure. It does not count. I'll count. We got 1. We got 2.
We got 3.
Hell,
Whoa.
we can even go up to 4. What do you mean it don't count?
Thank you for the follow.
You follow Corvid? Corvid's nice. You'll like her. Oh, man. Chloe, what's today's cheese? Chloe! Pressure's on. What's today's cheese? You better answer accurately. I already like her more than you? That's not saying much.
Oh, God. we're gonna ignore that happened.
Hey, what are you doing on your stream? Something's not available? Are you messing? You're trying to hack me, aren't you?
Yes, totally.
Good luck!
I'm entering
I have
the main
Norton.
frame.
I'm unhackable.
Oh my god.
Streamlabs jump scare!
The thing came up.
I need to
and,
turn on my light. Hold on.
Yes, but with what Ness said earlier of GIF versus JIF, there was
Jif is
one
a
argument.
fucking peanut butter.
There was one argument that I heard against how with it being said GIF, it is graphics interchanging format, which it's I forget which one it is, hard G or soft G, but it's that one for the creator of it said the opposite. I think that was soft G. The creator said it was hard G. And the only thing
A hard
that
G?
I've heard like against that I've actually been like, damn, you're right. SCUBA is actually an acronym for basically, I forget what it's for, but it's
Hey yo, if
with
we could
what
get
it
5
would.
GIF subs in the chat, that'd be great. Just for 5
With what
GIF
it was.
subs? Yeah, let's go.
GIF like giraffe. But yes, with that, it was scuba diving isn't pronounced scuba, it's scuba. Because it's not underwater, it's underwater.
The creator, okay, that Core said it exactly how I feel. The creator says one thing, but the fucking Oxford English Dictionary says it the other way. This is literally the equivalent of one kid on the playground saying, it's okay, I can pick up the soccer ball and throw it at the goal, versus the rest of the world saying the rules of soccer are you have to kick the ball. It's that
Yes.
simple.
I definitely think that it is pronounced GIF, just because the 90%.
Which streamer am you giving gifts under? Give it to Corbin.
I appreciate it, Ness.
I've said it many times. I do not stream for the money. Period. Full stop. I do it because I find it fun, and if anything, my streaming technically has lost me money just because that's where I put all my passion into. Like, it's just a passion outlet, that's it. The 99 pushing down the 1% again? Well, yeah, get fucked 1%. Truly the worst. When it comes to the trolley problem, I will multi-track drift the trolley problem every day. Trolley problem memes are some of my favorite fucking things in the world. Any spin on the trolley problem, I'm gonna like it. Oh my god, the absolute madman actually did it. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
We got the 5 GIF subs in chat. Let's go. Today's a great day.
Oh, thank you so much.
The greatest gifted subs. Ness knows how to do this shit for the meme. This man is memeing. He memes. Hey, Corvid, you know what's funny? I would actually join this, except for the fact that my sub to your channel has 1 day remaining. We are 1 day too short.
Damn, destroyed, wrecked.
It's okay, you're streaming tomorrow. I'll just do it then. It'll be a late jump.
Oh, yeah, I am.
One more bad pun in chat before getting banned. Listen, because it's a shared chat, you're only gonna ban them from Corbin's chat. You're doing yourself a disservice.
I don't know.
This is yet another case of unchecked power by mods running rampant. Truly not. This is literally 1984. Let's fucking go. Like a subathon. Oh my god. Yeah, you did. The timer was about to end. I was ready to do my end stream thing. But then you just extend the timer and I'm like, well, guess we're still going. Cool. You can't stop the puns. You have 127 alt accounts! It's fine.
Oh, human 17. I was like 127. I would not
just
even like
end your subscription early. If they made it easier to do that, I would. There's like 7 mouse clicks I gotta do for that. And I'm too drunk for that. Sorry. You could blame the wine.
Are you the one that keeps sending the bots? I have been plagued by bots these past weeks. Oh my god, they've been trying to send me so many viewers.
Wait, Corbin, 2 things. What? 1, do you have the best viewers?
Oh, I apparently I don't, according to the bots.
I think you do.
I think I do.
You think? Don't do that.
Huh?
But here's the thing. I never get bots, ever. And I think the reason for that is because I don't use social media. So my theory is that the bots come from linking your Twitch on your social media accounts. I quite literally never get bots. They don't get auto-modded or anything. They just are... Oh my god. The bots are females because I'm a natural female repellent. They just see me and stay away.
I'm still not thinking.
Good. That's the point. I take a sippy. We don't think here. We don't do that here.
A bird brained.
We don't get bots either. Corey, you don't fucking stream.
Damn. I do want to say thank you so much, Corey. I really do appreciate it.
Oh man. Corey's got to figure it out. Lamau, just don't stream. Or just be like me and just don't... I am a very odd case when it comes to terminally online people. Because while I spend quite literally all my life behind my computer, I don't do social media. Asterisk. Ness, I have an important question. I have an important answer. What's the question, Virgo? I'll give the important answer. The important answer is 7. And the only reason why is because when I was in college, one of the math classes that I was in, the teacher was a goofball and I loved him. But whenever someone had a question, he's all like, I have a question. And he said, I'd have an answer. And halfway through their question, he just out 7. So that was the answer. It's not the right answer. Even though I've already partaken in Cheese Collab. Can we have another Cheese Collab? Oh my god. Virgo.
Hell yeah.
Virgo is out here stealing your spotlight. Holy crap. Corvin, how are you going to take this? We have a freaking civil war. Virgo, going
Next
for the
cheese
double.
collab that you do with Virgo, I want to also be invited, and we do a 3-way cheese collab.
I consent. It's up to Virgo now. We can orchestrate a 3-way collab. Threesome cheese. That's okay.
It's no
now,
longer
the
Mexican
real
4
question
cheese
is,
blend. It's now 3 cheese
the
blend.
real question: what kind of cheese would we have? Half-Life. I used to
mean,
get
you
chat
already
box
said
on
a block of blue cheese, which I would eat.
I
it
would
with
like to try
crackers.
blue cheese, although something tells me Virgo would not like
Twitch
blue cheese.
let's allow that on stream.
Blue cheese on stream? Probably. I've had
Well,
many
we'll just say
cheeses
it's
on
an
stream.
art project, alright?
Yep, it's an art project. Threesome, now I'm gonna stream exactly once and be the 4th wheel. Very cool. Wait, I like blue cheese. Do another charcuterie board. Yeah, Virgo didn't do the straight up eat cheese like I did. She made a very fancy charcuterie board, how you pronounce it. And it was quite fancy. And it was funny. I dressed for the occasion. In fact, next time when we do it, I'll dress for the occasion. It might be sometime next month because I've got suddenly a lot of stuff, and she's also got stuff. We'll figure it out. That'd be cool. The problem is, I'm like at that drunk point where I don't know if I'm gonna remember this tomorrow. So if you could just remind me tomorrow, like while I'm at work, to be like, by the way, Ness, you consented to a 3-way cheese collab, and I'm all like, oh my god, I'm popular now. What the hell? Speaking of popularity, apparently it's really raining outside. I guess that's why my cat didn't want to go outside. She could sense the rain. So while it's raining outside, how you doing?
How dare you, Virgo?
Truly,
it is.
It's okay. It's okay.
Everyone.
Virgo streams too. It's fine. She's a VTuber too. It's fine. We've had cheese collabs before.
Everyone, buy everything from my shop, including all the pizza string.
Hey, that pizza string's mine. I pre-ordered it. What the fuck? You can't just go back on a pre-order.
Yes, I can. All right.
Unethical business practice. Can you believe this?
Nest was gonna buy it at 500.
Oh, now it's an option? This was a part of the deal.
550, 550. Can I get a 600? Can I get a 600?
Are we talking about like 600 yen? 600 Hong Kong dollars? 600 euros? 600
coins
pesos?
of any currency.
Any currency. Bottle caps.
Bottle caps? As long as they're shiny and cool looking.
All like, shiny and you're cool. Yes, has now made it the big time. God damn it, Core! No! I'm graduating now. This is my graduation stream.
Bitcoins? Alright.
Oh my god!
600 bitcoins. There we go.
Yo, we got all kinds of currency. Let's go.
I got shiny. Hell yeah.
Sell May, Neko 46. Yikes.
Shiny coins?
That is a huge bid, Virgo. That's insane, actually. May's worth a lot more than he realizes. So we've gone. The current bid is now at literally May. Good luck.
Yes.
700 coin bits.
Bits.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's quite hefty.
How much of a coin is that? How much of a coin is a bit? Because is it like 1/8 of a coin?
256. Because 256 bytes make a bit. 256 bits.
Alright. You know what? I can respect that answer. No.
Virgo's
I don't
priceless.
I don't want a sliver of a coin.
Worthless. Holy shit. Damn.
Damn.
That was awful.
Destroyed.
God damn. Fucking wrecked. Oh my god. I am the worst person. Let's go. Fart coins? Jeez. It's a real crypto. I believe it. I unironically believe it. They make a fucking coin out of anything.
They really do.
Cryptocurrency is like the ultimate scam, and honestly,
it really is, dude.
I support cryptocurrency only because I want to see dumbasses get what's coming to them. That's the only reason.
He ain't even wrong.
Shit! Well, welcome to the club, then. No wonder we get along. Let's fucking go.
But no, with it, I absolutely love just shiny coins. That like even the ones that aren't just like perfectly circular, the ones that are like rectangular, or the ones that like have a hole punched out the middle, like coins that are like that, ones that deviate from the norm of like the American coinage. I fucking love that, and I also the dime in America, 10 out of 10.
In America,
I love the fact that it goes
un-American. How far north do you fly for winter? Are you Canada Ian? Are you proving once again my theory that all VTubers are Canadian? Holy shit.
I'm not Canadian.
Oh, so you're even far
I'm-
north. You are fucking North Polians. Tell Santa I said hi. I didn't even realize birds could fly that high. Freaking north. You're gonna fly
Yeah, I can
so
fly
far
pretty well.
North Pole, you're gonna end up in the South Pole because that's how it
Have you
works
not
on the
seen the
map.
clip of me trying to fly up to
No,
get
because
the
you don't
one
really have
puzzle
clips.
piece? You lie. There's a clip of me.
Nah,
in
you've
Kingdom
been
Hearts
clipped!
trying to
You
get
can't
this-
fly anymore! We clipped your wing! Truly the moment of all time!
The skateboard. It was with the skateboard. Dude, I hated that puzzle piece so fucking
man.
much.
Wait, is it the
It's
clip
just
that I
one-
did?
It may be. It's the one where, like, I was struggling trying to get this one.
I clipped that. I
Oh
clipped
my
that. That
God.
was me.
It brought me so much pain trying to get that, like, one puzzle in Hearts 2. And I was on a skateboard to do it, and just, oh my god, it was so infuriating, and because it was so close to me getting the puzzle piece every single time, and it took like an hour.
Hour? I hardly know her.
Hour.
I
Can
once followed
hour?
this. I once thought that she couldn't shred that gnar. I
I could not
remember
shred
Tony
that
Hawk's
gnar.
Pro Skater 3. That was my jam back in the day. Have you seen the $2 Canadian? It got a middle ring inside. Google! What is the $2 Canadian? Oh my god. Why does the $2 Canadian have like a coin inside a coin? What is the point?
I
They
love
got
the fact
dollar
that
coins? That's illegal. You can't have dollar coins.
there are dollar coins in America.
Your 5 subs got a level 2 hype train? Well, yeah. This is because Corvid is hype and train. If that makes
Ellie?
any sense, I'm gone. Oh my god. I am. How much have I drank? Oh my god. This is I drank like 2/3 of the bottle. Yikes. It's
Yes.
fine. I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
thank you for the sub score, but I very rarely get that many subs.
I'm subbed. What the hell?
I mean, all at once.
Lamau, we have banished
Lamau.
the pennies. I feel like pennies. 1 second. I need
Pennies
to hydrate.
my favorite coin. All right, second favorite times we're probably above pennies.
All right, I guess I'm chugging my water bottle. What the fuck, Core?
Did they send you like 30 hydrates?
Mm-hmm.
But no, with pennies, I remember having a pay penny once. For context, let me
Water.
copy image. Let me send this to you, Ness. Those 2 coins that I am showing there, are ones that I am getting a traveler's notebook. If anyone knows what that is, it's a little leather notebook sort of thing that you can fill with like.
Hold on.
Search
Let me show
stuff.
off what you're showing me. 1 second.
All right, now I'll pull it up real quick.
Yeah, let me figure out how to adjust OBS. Very cool. So this is what Corvid sent me. As you can see, she's sending me these nudes, pictures of these coins. Very raunchy.
I have a picture of it on my screen. Up here is where I will show a few pictures later on in stream as
So
well.
what you're telling me is you have a 5 yen coin and a 50 yen coin? Very cool.
Sure, but
That's what it
I-
says. That's literally what it says on the coins.
I have no idea how much they're worth.
Yeah, this
To
total
me,
is worth
they're
55
priceless.
yen.
To me, they're priceless.
Well, if 55 yen is priceless, then that's like less than $1. Very cool.
Wow, she's rich.
Rich.
But no, I love coins that are like odd like that. That just have
Well, yeah, 55 is an odd number.
yes. But they ones that like have something different
そう
than
さ
just being
僕は愛を
perfectly
歌う
round
よ
coins.
ステラーステラー世界宇宙
How
の
why would you do
真ん中
that?
で今宵おならばきっときっとやまないそうだ
I can't
僕
believe you've
が
done
ずっ
this.
となりたかったのは
Is 37 cents in USD? Hell yeah! That's my favorite 37 cents in the world.
That's
Because
a
it's
prime
marginally.
number.
Fun fact about math: if you actually ever like 36, you can tell always that is divisible by 9 because if you add all the numbers together,
The digital
3
root?
and 6, it'll go to 9. And
Digital roots, yeah.
But yes, with all those, I love just like the super large numbers that you can like just add together. And
That's
like,
a digital root. That's literally what a digital root is. Thanks, 999.
I love it. I love it so
Fun
much.
fact, if there is a digit 9 in the digital root, it doesn't change the digital root.
Oh no, they're nerds. What do you mean?
I have a literal mechanical engineering degree. I was a math tutor for 7 years. Of course I'm a fucking nerd. I have PSI powers. My IQ stat literally dictates how strong my PSI attacks are. What do you mean, oh no, they're nerds? I'm gonna fucking PSI rocket Omega your ass into the fucking next general dimension. Like, come on. As long as nobody gets Corbin started on pen autism, that comes later. I've been saving that for the end. That is the grand finale of the stream. I am unironically ready to down the wine bottle and go into full listening and interested mode to like a 3-hour speech on fountain pens. I came in prepared for that. And honestly, if I can remember something about fountain pens after this whole bottle of wine, that is a win. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember this tomorrow. As you guys know, after a certain point of drunk, like, my memory cuts off. I sent Corvid your bid for the pizza strings. How much?
It's a bunch of coins and dollars aren't like normal.
I can't.
Dollars, so it's like $2 bills and like there's.
I can't compete! I can't fucking compete! I'm a fucking Twitch streamer! I make like 3 cents of ad revenue per stream! I can't fucking compete! Ah!
One yawn.
Okay.
It is one cool $1 bill.
My autism is wide range and shallow.
Yawn.
Listen,
Bill.
what I hate the most about my undiagnosed but pretty sure is that my hyperfixation shifts like every quarter. Like every 3 to 5 months, I just get a new hyperfixation. In like June 2023, it was motorcycles, which was probably the second worst fixation to get after losing my job. I just lost a job. Hey, motorcycles are pretty cool. They're also expensive as fuck. But I really want one. Fuck me, right? It's okay, I'm better now. I have a job, I work for a living.
Nice.
At least. Here's the thing, my job security, because of the nature of my work, it will actually be of great detriment of them to get rid of me than it would to keep me around, because I actually do my shit with earnest, even though I'm lazy as fuck. So, I'm also better than my coworker, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, I mean that in a, she's like super old and not good with computers, and I'm like this young kid, not fresh out of college, but is on a computer all day, therefore knows how to use a computer, and is basically the IT guy when the IT guy isn't around. Fuck me. I have a fixation of cardboard crack, tragic to garnering. I am so sorry, dude.
That is, it's so painful to see, because I have such a stance against Wizards of the Coast.
You don't like wizards? You don't like
Not-
magic?
not
You don't like
from
people with
Coast.
magic powers? Oh, you're gonna fucking hate me.
Hey. I cast magic. How do you think I'm in human form? I'm a little crow that
I
can cast
know you
magic.
cast magic because you got me under your spell. Why do you think I'm still here?
Aw. Callie. Now give me all of your coins.
Okay.
This is a robbery.
Let's see. This pocket, I'm broke. And in this pocket, I am, also broke. You got all my coins. We did it. We win. Let's fucking go. Yeah! Let's go!
I proxy a lot of stuff. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Core, because just I mean, secondhand cards, and also just honestly printing your own cards of the.
Let's
cards.
go gambling.
Like, as long as you're not entering tournaments, which who really enters tournaments, then like
people who...
it's fine to just have like printed cards.
Yeah. I will say there are people in the world that have that kind of expendable budget, and I'm all like, how? How can you just drop 4 figures on gambling like that and then proceed as if it was nothing? What the fuck do you do, and how can I get in on that? Like,
I mean,
it better not be fucking stock market manipulation, because I hate that shit. I'm never gonna do that. And before it's stock market manipulation.
All the money that I've spent on TF2 and all the money that I have done with that. And
I am glad that I missed out on the online multiplayer game craze of the late 2000s, because until like 2016, I lived with a dial-up connection, therefore multiplayer games was not possible. And the worst part about that statement is I once was talking to someone and I mentioned a dial-up connection, and she just straight up said, "What's dial-up?" And I'm all like, I can feel my hairs get wider every fucking day. The wrinkles on my face are like approaching like great-grandpa age. Like,
I guess you could say you've got some crow's feet. Ah!
The fuck did she mean by this? What? Okay.
But no, with it, I spent a lot of money on TF2.
But did you enjoy it?
I will. Yes, I really did. I loved it so much.
One of my strongest stances is that if you spent money on something you enjoyed, the money was not wasted. Continue with your TF2 story.
So with that, I had 2 or 3 characters that I really mained throughout my entire TF2 career. And by career, I mean I actually unironically did get invited on to a professional. I was the backup for both the medic and the sniper, because how I got invited to that was I was in a pub match with this one soldier that was just wrecking house. And I remember him screaming over mic while I saw him across the entire map. And the medic has a weapon that is called the Mercedes crossbow, which can heal
Mercedes
if
nuts!
you shoot. That can heal if you shoot an ally with it. And I did like all the trigonometry in my head, and I aimed it to where he was gonna land, because he was on like 1 HP. And he was going to land on the ground and take fall damage. And I saved him from taking fall damage. He was like, "Do you want to be the backup to our professional team?"
Nice.
And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Nice.
And so for like 1 year, I was the backup, and I never got.
But you qualified.
I was invited. Yes, I qualified, and I was like basically there. But then I was just like, I haven't like actually gone up against any of these people, and also I have life stuff that's going on, so I told them about it.
It's not much, but go on. I didn't realize you were done.
I had a sniper hat and sniper outfit, because that was the class that I probably played the most. That was the entire set of my sniper was probably about 4,000 or 5,000. It was a pretty nice sniper set. And I love that. And then whenever I moved, I actually sold every single thing in my TF2 backpack, because TF2 had just released an update to where they added like Sex and Mail as a actual game mode that was part of the core game, and it was like everyone was done. TF2 is saved. They're gonna actually care about the game now. So every fucking thing in my backpack, and I'm so glad I did. That shit has not been touched since. Like,
nice.
They gave up on ever updating TF2, and if they ever do, I'll be happy for the people who still play it. But I cashed myself out right then and there, and I'm so glad that I did.
Accusations. Damn. Skill issue on their part. Bruh. Yeah, when you get accused of hacking when you're just good at the game, you should fucking... That's just an unironic, straight-up skill issue. Like, if you're gonna accusation someone, turn off the fucking game. Easy game.
One of my favorite things about accusations was just how often I would get them as sniper, because I was there during the TF2 bot crisis, which was basically every single server in casual, every single one was infested with bots that were just ruining the game because they would play sniper, which can one-shot like 7 of the 9
I hardly know her.
Yes. And they can do that from any range, and so they would just insta-kill everyone, unless you, like, really teamed up against them. But Console TF2 was a trip.
Oh! You know what's also disabled? Watching the stream if you're unsubbed. Are you ready for another Bezos break?
Hell yeah!
Alright, here we go! Quick! For the next 3 minutes, say things that people would want to pay to hear!
Yes. So, with TF2 though, snipers would just basically be infesting while like spamming voice lines, spamming different noise makers and stuff like that, and they would like spam either racial slurs or other things over mic, and it was very unfortunate, and people would try and vote kick them out. But then the bots authors made it to where the bots would vote kick out normal non-bot.
Bruh!
And it was so, like,
Please!
I had to unironically change my Steam name on my personal account from having bot in my name, which I had bot in my name for so long, to not having bot in my name, because
I guess
I was sniper. And yes, I was paid by the lack of me wanting to get kicked, or the want of me not wanting to be kicked from every single match, because people just saw a bot in my name and they saw that I was hitting my headshots with the sniper, and they were just like, I don't care if they're real or not, we're just gonna go ahead and sink through shit.
Bruh, that... Oh my god, that's... People... Do I really even need to finish that sentence?
Most expensive class, cosmetic-wise, it's medic. Unusual need the medic taunt with a set of cosmetic side manly medic. Oh, I hope... Is that the one that has the chest that's bursted out of the shirt to where the shirt's been torn down? Is that one? I love that.
In any team game, I prefer to be the medic. When I put a ton of hours in Killing Floor 2, I was the best medic you could ever fucking ask for. I was like...
Support characters are so fun to play.
Yeah, I don't understand why they get so much hate, but like, I'm a medic guy. In any multiplayer game, I would want to be the medic, and I'm gonna be the best fucking medic you've ever known. Killing Floor 2, I've put like well over 200 hours into it. In fact, let me pull it up. Steam, how many hours have I put into Killing Floor 2? Let's see. I've put 475 hours into the game. Jeez. That was a long time ago. In any case, I was the best medic you could ever fucking ask for. I was doing the highest difficulty at less than level 15, meaning I don't have all the level 15 plus perks available. And I was still holding my own because I was just that fucking good. My team was also that fucking good, but they were max level, able to handle that difficulty. I wasn't. All I had to do was keep them alive, and being undiagnosed but pretty sure, I was a fucking healing machine. I had the fucking, like, weapon swaps, cooldowns, and everything, like, down to a science. I was even using the syringe. No one uses the syringe on other people except for themselves, but I would keep that, and I'd like stay close just in case I needed to use it when both of my guns were on cooldown. Like, I prided myself as like a top tier medic player, and that was me. This is simply because I'm not that great at video games, And I know there are some very sweaty people that know how to optimize damage in all scenarios and don't give a shit about support roles. They just want to be on the front lines killing everything. And they need somebody to keep their dumbass alive. And I was that somebody, and it was a beautiful dynamic. We got so many achievements.
Off of what Core said, one of my absolute favorite Medigun out of all of them was the Vaccinator. Which
Vaccinator? I hardly know her.
I
guess that's what causes the undiagnosis, but pretty sure. Have you seen that video? The vaccine?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's so good. Let me link it to you so you can watch it off stream, or on stream if you freaking want.
I'll do it off stream.
Yeah, do it. Definitely do it off stream because this is, in my opinion, this is like peak shitpost. Honestly.
Jared. Oh, I see Sonic in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Peak shitpost.
But yes, I did Vaccinator spam cycling,
I hardly know her.
Which is basically with that minigun, it will. Whenever you heal someone, you can choose between 3 damage resistances that you can put onto that person: bullets, explosives, or fire. And with that, what I would do is I would just cycle in between them while also bring the person that I was healing, and it made it to where they would get all 3 of resistances on at the same time, and it was overpowered as fuck. And everyone hates the Vaccinator minigun because of how overpowered it was, and nothing will ever be done about it because the game's not getting them.
Damn.
It is by far the best medic weapon, and I loved it so much. But no, I used to always play like support or pick roles. Basically roles in video games that are like either sniper or medic or
sniper. I hardly know her.
The only time that I've ever played like a sort of assault character or frontlines character has been in PlanetSide 2, which is a kind of old game that's like 100 v 100 like team fights.
Big multiplayer game.
Yes, very big, and it's 3 different factions, and one of them, which is called the Blueberries by the community, but it's called I think it's the NC. Yeah, the NC, the New Conglomerate. Their heavy assault class.
Kind of old. The freaking Saving Private Ryan.
It is. But their heavy assault had a rocket launcher that you could camera guide it after you launched it, and I fucking love that rocket launcher so much that just I would play them only for their heavy assault class to be able to use that rocket launcher, because damn, it's so fun to use that rocket launcher. And like, say there's a group of people in a room, and you just camera guide a rocket to go around like a 90-degree angle just to kill it. It is so much fun to do that. It is by far like my favorite weapon in that entire game, and I'm sad it's not on the Von Sovereigns or the Spandex clan, which is just one of my favorite factions to play. Small description: there's TR, which is like the Daka Daka, shoots a lot of bullets faction. Then there's the NC, which is the Shotguns America type of faction. And then there's the Von Sovereigns, which is the Spandex Alien Cult faction. And that's all the information I think I need to give.
Hey Corbin, you know, I just realized.
What?
We're not even the height of the table. Either your room is really big or we're just really small.
I mean, I'm a little short, but...
I'm very short, so I'm used
Have you
to this.
seen how tall my Minecraft character was whenever I chose the...
Aren't all Minecraft characters the same height?
No, because
I don't play video games, what the fuck? I'm a fake gamer!
Yami's modded Minecraft server, and like building my... this shop that I have in there, but building like a shop for their shopping district and stuff with all my things in it. And with it, one of the things of the server, one of the mods, is that you can choose what your origin is, and the one that says Burb makes it to where you're 1 block tall.
Burb. Oh right, because yeah, that's the modded server you're playing on. I'm actually not a big fan of Minecraft, although I have a mixed history with Minecraft. Back in the day, Xbox 360 couch multiplayer Minecraft. I can't speak because I'm drunk. I'd spent so much time at my cousin's house just playing local multiplayer Minecraft on our own local Xbox server, and it was so good. And Core, what it mean was Battlefield Bad Company 2, someone being pain shoot, javelin combo, Lamau. I've never played a Battlefield game before. I'm thinking of seeing what Battlefield 1 is like, but I don't know. I'm more of a single player game because, like I said, I spent most of my life with a dial-up internet connection. I never really got an opportunity to get into multiplayer games, so I've always done single player. I've always rode solo. That's how I've rolled.
There was a similar weapon to that in Destiny.
Destiny Stranding? Let's go.
No, Destiny 2,
Destiny Stranding 2? That's been confirmed. Let's go.
Hell yeah. But it was this one bow that was a fire bow. And with it,
fire? I hardly know.
If you pulled it back normally, it would lock on to people, and whenever you released it, it would like fly around cover and stuff and shoot them. But it would do so little damage. But I would use that. And I would then, when you zoom in, and then you pull back the bow and shoot, it only shoots in a straight line, but if it hits that person after they've been hit once already, it explodes them. And I love that. I loved that bow so much. Whenever I played Destiny 2, that bow was my bread and butter. I loved doing that so much in Crucible. I played so much Crucible, which is the PvP version of Destiny 2. And I used that.
In FPS games. There needs to be more bow weapons in FPS games. Straight up.
There does. I straight up love bow weapons so much. Crossbows are like towing the line of this is better than most.
But I want the bow. I have a couple stories about archery. All of them are mid stories, so I hope you're ready to be whelmed by these stories. The first story I have was at my cousin's house. He had a 50-pound drawstring bow that he wanted to take. Like, hey Ness, try this 50-pound drawstring bow in the backyard. I pick up the bow and I try to pull it back, and my fucking spaghetti arms can't draw a 50-pound drawstring bow. Listen, all of my power went to my PSI powers, not my physical strength, okay? I can get by without it. But I could not draw the bow back, and I'm all like, fuck, I don't know what kind of bow. It was a bow I couldn't fucking draw back.
Was it like one big stick that was just straight?
It was not. It had
wheels on
pulleys
it?
And wheels and everything.
Alright. So that was a compound bow. I used a bow hunt. That was a compound bow. And with it, they usually have very high draw strength.
Yeah, I can see that.
The one that I had was 75.
Holy shit! So what you're telling me is that if we fought, you'd kick my ass. You know, I love the kind of girl that'll just kill me. You know, when I woke up this morning, I was thinking, damn, I hope some hot chick just paints my brains all over the fucking hallway. And here we are.
I love Spike, dude. Cowboy Bebop is such a good anime.
But my other experience with a bow was at a fairground when they had this, like, try out these bow and arrow exhibits, but it was, like, for everyone. And I don't know what the draw strength was, but it was extremely light. I could just pull it back and fire it. And it didn't have pulleys. It was just a single rod bow that I could just pull back.
So that was most likely just a recurve bow.
Yeah.
And it was probably like 20 pounds, if not like 25 pounds.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And I'm like, oh, this is fucking amazing. I love this. This is awesome. And I want to do archery. And my pilot friend that taught me Japanese, he's like, hey, Ness, want to do archery? And I'm like, first of all, I've known you for like a decade. Why are you still calling me heinous? Am I really that bad? And second of all, yes, I would. Archery sounds fun. We still haven't gone. He's taken me out flying on a plane multiple times. He's a pilot. But we still haven't gone archery shooting. And we're both interested. It's just we haven't gone for whatever fucking reason yet.
But no, I did hunt a lot. I
Showdown?
Yes, except it was me hunting white-tailed deer.
That's
I
racist.
hunt boar. I hunt turkeys. But those turkeys, by far, was with a
Happy Thanksgiving?
black powder rifle.
Wow, so you shot guns too.
I've shot many a gun.
You should tell me about it because a few people in my community have recently awakened my gun autism. I can't own a real gun for mental purposes, but I can at least look into guns and be fascinated by how they work and how they are portrayed in video games.
My favorite types of guns are either Derringers.
Oh yeah, the tiny little, like yes, I say hello to my little friend, and you got you get
22 caliber.
A what?
22 caliber. It's smallest caliber.
Oh well, shit. I'm still learning what is a caliber. I know what the size of what round is chambered or something of that effect. I'm not a gun guy. If there were any gun guys here, they would quickly correct me and I'd be all like, thanks, because I don't know this shit. I'm just starting to get into it.
I don't know
Gunsmith
too much about
Simulator,
guns,
Quest
honestly.
for misinformation. I've heard so many bad things about Gunsmith Simulator. Simulator? I hardly know her.
But yes. With it, I'm not that big a gun person.
Well, yeah, you just said you're with Derringers and the smallest caliber.
I mean, I know about guns, but I'm not like an expert or anything.
Oh, by the way, Zen Free is here.
Zen. Hi there, Zen.
Free is here.
But yeah, Free is here.
Yeah, you said Zen. I just completed it. Free is here.
Free is here.
Well, yeah, in America, we're always free in here.
Except for whenever you need healthcare.
What the fuck?
Also, should get a 45-70 caliber Derringer. That would just make it hurt my arm. I don't know. I've shot a 357 revolver before.
I've never fired a gun before.
Oh, I have fired many guns.
Can you say which kinds of guns you fired?
So I've fired probably about 4 different types of shotguns.
Ooh.
I don't remember what the names are off the top.
Okay, have you fired a classic double barrel shotgun?
No, they've all been pumps.
Oh, okay. So you like that pump action.
Yes, pump action shotguns are probably some of my favorites just because the intimidation factor of the
Yes.
But I've shot a 357 revolver. I've shot a 22
revolver. I hardly know her.
Yes. I've shot a 22 Derringer.
Nice.
I have shot a oh god, I forget what type of Ruger it was, but it's like one of the smaller Rugers.
Damn. So what you're telling me is that I can talk to you about guns.
You can talk somewhat. I won't follow everything. And I've shot several different
American bird. Let's go. You're more American than I am, probably because I'm actually Asian. Let's fucking go.
I am
American. You're Canadian, actually, because all VTubers are Canadian.
I mean, I live in America.
You're Canadian. It's fine.
And that is all I will narrow it down to.
You have any idea how little that narrows it down? You're actually
exactly.
Australian.
That's why.
You're Australian. The reason is because you're upside down, but my eyes just make it seem like you're right side up. That's how it works, apparently. So because you're upside down, you're Australian. You come from a land down under. The only reason you're here— oh, sweet, we get more feet for free. Let's fucking go.
No! That's not what you were supposed to take from that joke.
I guess you spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
But no.
Tonight, by the way.
I've never shot a crossbow. I've only shot, with bows, I've shot, compound bows only. I mean, technically I've used a recurve bow, but it was like a kid's.
He's quick with the jokes now.
Hey there, Dr. Pepper.
Did you know that while the overwhelming majority of revolvers can be suppressed, the Nagant 1897 or 1895 revolver can? Yes, I knew that from fucking Girls Frontline 1. Get with the times. Like, come on. That's like one of the few things that I know about guns. Congratulations. Your niche fact just so happens to be the one niche fact that I already knew. Get fucked. Yo, I streamed Girls Frontline 2. I literally streamed Girls Frontline 2. Let's fucking go. Thanks for the follow. Prepare to be disappointed. Let's go.
Ness really likes Girls Frontline.
You are correct. Guilty as charged.
Yes, mister. I used to have a Discord that was only Girls Frontline, and now it's just a...
Okay, story time! My server... The only reason my server exists was because when I was in a weeb server way back in the day, the server owner said, Ness, I don't like it when you post your Girls Frontline content in the anime channel in this anime-related server posting anime-related content. And I'm all like, what the fuck? And he's like, go make your own server. So I fucking did. And so Ness's Girls Frontline server was born, and then it fizzled out, and then I started streaming, and it turned into Nesscord, as you see today. By the way, feel free to join Nesscord. We host events nearly every weekend. F1 watch along tomorrow, after stream karaoke night in my server tonight. So if you want more action after stream, feel free to join. Anyway, but then, now that Girls Frontline 2 came out in December, why would you do that, Tadadu? With blackjack and hookers? Forget the server! Pretty much! Because we've come full circle. It started out as a Girls Frontline server for all the people in that other weeb server interested in Girls Frontline, but the server owner had a hissy fit. Him and I aren't friends anymore. In fact, we haven't been friends for like over 10 years or whatever. Wherever he is, I don't give a shit. I hope he's like dead in a ditch somewhere. He can fuck off. Oh. Anyway, I don't even know his name anymore. That's besides the point. The point is,
he is just server owner now.
I have a server that was for Girls Frontline, but then after Girls Frontline fizzled out, the server kind of died, but the server remained open. But then I started streaming again, and my buddy G11 was all like, hey, why don't you just convert your Girls Frontline server into your streamer server? And I was really hesitant at first. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well. So I did. And that's how Nesscord was born. I did like full announcements and everything. I revamped the server, and now it's more active than ever. But then Girls Frontline 2 came out, and I'm all like, oh shit. I guess it's a Girls Frontline server again. So now, it is a Girls Frontline 2 server that is thinly veiled disguised as a VTuber server. You're welcome. What is Girls Frontline? That's a good question. Do you like android girls? Do you like guns? Do you like parasocial relationships? And do you like gambling? If you said yes to any of those questions, welcome to Girls Frontline. I need another fucking drink. With a slight hints for fitness. Yes, there we go. Let me pour another fucking drink. And
I like girls that use
because me and Ness do Ring Fit. I do. Okay, my Ring Fit streams, unfortunately, are my backup streams for when I want to stream, but I'm too depressed to actually do any decent content. I just do a Ring Fit stream. I don't want to say it's a cop-out stream, but it does help me keep my head above water. Honestly. So that's, if I'm doing a Ring Fit stream, usually it's either because I'm really hyped and I'm like, I need to like get going, and I'm either riding on top of a huge dopamine wave because, you know, fucking chronic manic depression is a bitch and I have extreme highs and extreme lows. I'm either having an extreme high or a low just low enough such that I want to stream, but I know I can't be my usual self streaming a game. But with Ring Fit, that is a special kind of content, because biologically, when you're moving and grooving, that releases the feel-good chemical, and it's good for you. Ness gets high? No, I don't. The only drug I do is coffee, and I guess alcohol on Saturdays. By the way, it's Saturday. Bottoms up, sailor. This is good stuff.
Speaking of good games that have guns in them,
Yeah.
Ness, would you ever be interested in trying a game called Darktide?
Is that Warhammer Vermintide
Yes.
Darktide? I actually gave that game away.
You did.
I had the opportunity to redeem it, but okay, something people may not know about me, and it may or may not be a reason to follow me and join my server, is because I am subscribed to Humble Monthly, but there are very few games that I redeem from it. But the amount that I redeem over the course of the year from Humble Monthly always consistently outweighs the cost of the annual subscription. And what I do with the rest of the games is I put them all on a very large Google spreadsheet that then every Christmas I turn into Santa Ness and at everyone, hey, you want a free Steam game? Look at this list, pick a game, it's yours, Merry Christmas.
Hell ye.
And
That's cool as hell.
the game Warhammer Darktide was on that list and I gave it away last year. So what you're telling me is that last Christmas you gave me your heart and the very next day I gave it away.
Gave it away. But no, Darktide is a very similar to Left 4 Dead, if you've ever played that.
Wham! Let's fucking go!
What? We've broken nuts.
It's not quite an inside joke between me and one of my closer friends that is also a community member. I made him lose Whamageddon and it's not even close to Christmas. Let's fucking go. Yo, we're breaking records here. It's only March.
Damn. No. Tide is a 4-player multiplayer game that's co-op, to where there's basically you try and go and complete this one objective and then leave.
I have experience with that
hordes
genre.
of zombies try to basically attack.
So earlier I said I don't have much experience with multiplayer games. That ends in 2014 when I went to college and lived on the dorms when the dorms did not have dial-up. They had internet. And it's all like, okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna... I guess I'll play multiplayer games. And oh my god, they were fantastic. Like, we're talking like Killing Floor, Payday 2, what else did I play? Nowadays I could play multiplayer games, but I'd rather not. I had a Monster Hunter group together, that was fun. That's why those are like my halcyon days. And like, I basically got to experience what I've been missing out on for a very long time. And like,
Interesting.
fuck. Why would you say that?
Oh, damn, sorry.
Listen, I
was
challenge
letting you know
What
that I
is
was
a more-
interested.
Can you think of a more accurate word to describe how you felt about what I just said?
No, not at the moment.
Really? That is the most accurate word you could come with.
Intrigued.
There you go. Because for me, interesting is always said in a derogatory way.
I have always said it. It's been
few
interchangeable.
There are very few instances where it is not used derogatory or as a buzzword.
I am
Corbin
as
is
well.
drinking, just not nearly as much as me. Zombies with guns.
No.
We call this a difficulty trick! Yo, Payday 2 was a trip. I am kind of sad that Payday 3 was a flop, but I am in no way surprised.
You are special.
Thanks, trying to do you're special too.
But no. With Darktide,
Wait, shit, that's
it's
the
a very
bottle.
fun game. My favorite class by far to play is the Psyker, which is the mage. There's basically a mage class. There's a cleric / paladin class, and then there's the soldier class that just uses guns a lot better than most.
Nice.
And then there's the big guy class.
Big guy, you're a big guy.
Big guy.
Psyker is too fun. You like popping the enemies' heads. What I noticed going from Payday 2 to Killing Floor 2, the enemies' heads in Payday 2 were the size of full helmets, meaning their heads were like twice the size as normal heads. So getting headshots in Killing Floor 2 was a lot harder than in Payday 2. In Payday 2, you could just bop heads all fucking day long. But in Killing Floor 2, you actually had to work for it, kind of. And like, bruh, that was... Alright, what subclass of Psyker do you play? There's a question.
So I played usually the
Psyker, I
the head popper subclass with
Nice.
I built my character up to Soulfire a ton, and I love the Soulfire staff so much. It is so fun, and I also use Venting Shriek because I either Venting Shriek or the safety bubble, the anti-sea bear circle. Basically, Ness, Venting Shriek makes it to where whenever Psychers use anything that uses their like magic system, they slowly gain this one energy bar that's called Warp. And as you get more and more, you can have it to where you like deal more damage with more warp that you have. But as soon as you reach 100%, if you go over that, you just die. Like there's no saving you. Yes, you just explode and you die from it.
Beautiful. Oh man.
Hell yeah. Core, it is just straight up the best build that you can do. But with it, Venting Shriek makes it to where you, whenever you get to 100%, if you use it, you go down to 50% warp. And it has saved my ass so many times whenever I've been like, oh shit, I'm about to die. Like I can hear the voices. They are calling my name. I can hear the bells. No, do not approach me, Shadowy.
Oh, Shiny,
I do
thanks
not
for
wanna
the raid! We're doing more cheese! Hey, Corbin, introduce yourself to the raiders!
Hi there, Raiders. My name is Corbett. I run the shop Corbett's Curios over here. And I basically do a bunch of, bunch of shop things like selling pizza string and other magical artifacts that you can totally buy for not that expensive.
Alright, so Shiny is familiar with my cheese collabs. I haven't cheese collabed with him yet. But today's cheese, shredded Mexican cheese. Corvid is also this was her recommendation, and I've got to say, while it is good, it's very filling, and I can't finish all this cheese. It is a lot of cheese. Holy crap. I got way too much cheese once again. What were we talking about before? I am so far gone that, yet, hint, hint, let's set it up. I'd love to. That would be so good. That would be like the cheese. We'll have to talk about cheese. Well, we'll figure it out sometime. Right now, I'm struggling to keep myself sane because I've drank most of this somehow. I have work tomorrow, by the way. And, very filling. Keep eating that. Why would you say that? It's okay. It's an inside joke. It's not even an inside joke. It's just a common joke. Ness, save the rest of the bottle for karaoke night. Oh yeah, after stream is karaoke, by the way, in the server. Oh, yeah. So if you're not in Nescord and you want to do karaoke night while me and probably several others are drunk off of our ass, get some Red Lobster stuff. I can't even fucking read that. I'm gone. I'm not even here right now. Can't join how people love drunkenness. Listen, I try not to drink except for very special circumstances. So Corvid, in the most derogatory way, you're very special to me.
Yay! Pronounced Red
Lester? That makes sense.
I thought that said lobster at first.
Red lobster! It's like a rock lobster, but it's red! As opposed to not
I love eating at Red Lobsters.
Wait, do you do that fucking snapping turtle fishing technique with red lobsters too?
Lobsters usually aren't red unless you boil them. But, do you mean noodling? Which is where you, like, go and, like, grab
I thought that was catfishing! Shit! Yeah. I'm not a fisherman, sorry.
No, catfishing is where you go on a Tinder date with the wrong profile picture.
Oh, so I don't have a Tinder, but if I did, I'd be sad. But I'm not. Well, I am sad. I just don't have it. I'd be more sad if I was noodling or like motoring. What's your price for flight? I forgot how the rest of the song went, but it's okay. Fuck, who was that by? That's bothering me.
What noodling is where you go to like an area that has mud and find a hole where catfish usually live.
Sister
go
Christian,
underwater, stick your arm in the hole, stick your hand through the catfish's mouth, grab the catfish by the gills on the inside, and then you pull the entire catfish up out of the water and hold it while it's like scratching.
That's hardcore. But yeah, Shiny gets it. Same music taste. Sister Christian by Night Ranger. Let's fucking go. Oh, I'm aging myself so hard. You can very easily get you drowned, Lamau. Just don't drown. Skill issue. Just
I agree.
Gills and breathe underwater.
There.
Like, what are you doing? Just play Vice City close enough. Listen, you and I are like old gang. It's fine. I'll drink to that. Let's go. Like, I mean, I could probably double my age restriction and not lose any viewers. We're all old here. That's fine. That soundtrack slapped harder than my dad as a kid. Let's fucking go. I shouldn't have said that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm drunk as fuck. Oh my god.
But no. Do you want to hear about fountain pens now?
Wait, is now the time for fountain pens? Are we really doing that now? Is now the time?
What? Now is the time.
Alright. Okay.
Alright.
So, to begin, I have been informed that Corvid here is a very expert at, that didn't make sense, is an expert at very fountain, you know, forget the very. Corvid is a connoisseur, a expert in the art of
calligraphy.
Fountain pens. So when it comes to penning the fountain, she gets only the qualitiest of pen fountains from penisland.com, which is a real website you can look up. Fact check that if you want to. So, with plenty of further ado, as I pour even more wine for reasons I cannot describe, we have been banned from Assassin's Creed Origin forums, but also are going to be educated on the fine arts. That is, the art of the fountain pens. Now, here's the thing. Going into fountain pens, I actually don't know much about fountain pens. However, from what I've heard, unless you know what you're doing, apparently they don't work easily. You gotta know how to finesse them to get the ink out. You gotta handle it a certain way with a certain dexterity, or it's not gonna ink. Either that or it'll ink all over the place. You don't want to prematurely ink yourself. That's gonna stain hardcore. Ask me how I know.
Just like the hot Finding Nemo.
Yes. So, with all that further ado, Dr. Pepper God says in chat, I fuck. This man's a sex haver. Congratulations. I hope you're a good father. You've been inked by a fountain pen before. Unfortunate. Anyway, so.
But yes.
Before we begin, Corvin, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color, copper.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Fuck. Do they have copper fountain pens?
Yes, they do.
Yo, do you have one?
No. Well, okay, so the ones that usually have copper are
the purple
not always the best.
Wrong purple app.
But no, the ones that usually have copper, I've kind of avoided. But a lot of times there are ones that have rose gold, which looks very similar to copper, and I have at least one of those.
All right.
But I'll go ahead and start with the most expensive one in my collection.
Wait! Before you do that, instead of starting, why not save the best for last? Honestly, I was thinking you were going to start from the beginning. We're talking about like the etymology of the fountain pen to its invention and history.
That's a good idea. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sending it a picture to Ness so he can pull it up on his stream while
Well,
also pulling
if you
it up on
wanted
my
to see my fat ass, now's the time because I'm taking it down. All right, there goes my fat ass. Wait, that's the wrong asset. It's this one. Very cool.
Let's start
So,
with the very
the
beginning.
first
Very
pin
good
that I ever
place
got
to
was actually a
start.
roller ball. And it was very obviously not engraved on this side, but it was engraved with my IRL name on the other side.
So, when your mom calls you by your full name, Corvid von Curio II?
Yes.
I just doxed you. How do you feel?
Terrible. How could you do this to
I
me?
didn't realize that fountain pens could be torn so easily. Why would you have such a terrible hobby? This is truly striking terror in the hearts of these terrible things.
So let me show you real quick. This is
So talk me through this pen.
Explain. Yes.
We're
So
still
this
on
is the
first
underside.
one, the silver one.
Yeah. So that's just a normal rollerball pin. It is a Parker clone. That is just a basic pin.
What's this that you just sent me then?
The one that I've just sent you is the underside of a fountain pen that basically.
Oh my god, I get to see Corvid's inky underside. This is wonderful.
God.
Let's go.
So right here, the golden part is called the nib.
So that's the nib!
Yes.
Corvid
With
showed
it,
me her
that is
nib
what-
live on stream. This is the best day ever.
Oh,
It's a
we're
shame
getting
I'm not gonna remember
demonetized.
this.
The blue part is the feed.
Hold on. When you say blue part, do you mean like this whole thing or just this little
Yes.
opening? The feed is massive! You have
Yes.
massive feed.
And the brown part to the right side of the screen is the section. And then
You can't
it goes
say
to the
section
barrel,
without
and then it goes to
shun.
the cap.
Hates me. Wait, where's the cap?
It's not on that picture,
Why
but
would you
it will
talk
be on
about
the...
it if it's not gonna show you? That was a trick question. I can't believe you've done this.
Get wrecked.
Oh,
So-
I will never financially
With it-
recover from this. This is so sad.
This next one is my oldest fountain pen. That is from the 1940s. It is an
Woo!
Esper.
That's from my time. I did not say
Yes,
that out
it is.
loud.
It is from the 1940s. It is an American Esterbrook J. It is a one that I restored because the ink sac on the inside of it was completely broken, and I had to take it apart and fix the inner workings of it. But basically, that lever on there that you can see that looks like a little spoon.
Lever? I
pull it
hardly
up.
know her.
You pull
Wait,
it
this
up,
lever
and-
actually functions?
Yes.
You should do a YouTube short of it functioning.
Hell yeah. I'll have to wear gloves with it, but I can. But with it, you pull the lever up, and it basically presses a huge bar that's about the same length as the pin.
So it
the
presses an
ink
entire Browning assault automatic rifle?
Yes.
Holy crap,
one
that thing's like
that-
17 pounds.
Yes, exactly. And it's never been shot before.
Damn! It's a virgin!
Yes. But anyway, and that's, you put it into an inkwell, and then whenever you let the lever go, it'll snap back into place, and the ink will be sucked up by the ink sac, which is now in free.
Wait. It
It
gets
is a very-
sucked up? Where? Because I thought the
Yes,
whole point of a
so you
fountain
did-
pen was the ink to splurt out from the end.
Yes. And most of them, you want to both load it and write with it from the
So
nib.
it's a firearm.
No.
But you said you're gonna load it and discharge it, right?
I didn't say discharge, I said write.
Oh, sorry, I mixed up the whole splooge thing with discharge, my bad.
So the next one is a Conklin Durograph. This one has
what?
a
Oh, that's
Conklin
fancy.
Durograph.
Oh, that's
Yes,
fan- Look at
it
the
is
I gotta zoom in on this. Look at it. What is this finish? What is this? This is
abalone.
fancy. What was it?
Yes, it is abalone. It's actually an organic material
You
gathered
can
from.
eat it. It's organic.
Oh, eat it? I don't know. It's like
Not with that
it's
attitude.
pretty tough. but with it, it's like the organic equivalent to glass.
Who says you can't eat glass?
Definitely not the people from the movie Oculus.
That's a CS2 skin, yo! I believe it.
Yes.
I've unironically bought a friend a CSGO knife back in the day.
But if you look at it, you can see on the left side, there's the nib, and then the black part that's right next to it is the section.
Wait. So this part that I'm zooming into here, this, like, between the nib and the screw, that's the suction?
Yes. That part that you're mousing over.
Okay.
Then right to the right of it, the silver part is step up, where that's where the cap will thread onto it. And then there's the barrel, or body of the pin. And then at the very end, all the way over, is going to be the end cap of the pin. And
The anatomy of the fountain pen.
yes. And with it, you can post the. It's called posting your cap.
Oh, you're
whenever you put the
posting!
cap onto the. Whenever you put the cap onto the back, and all of these pins, I love posting.
Okay, since you brought up posting, what is the largest fountain pen that you have? Or rather, the largest
one?
fountain pen available. We're talking massive. We're talking like unwieldy by single humans. We're talking like this sort of fountain pen was invented just for the Guinness Book of World Records, which is a scam, by the way. Fat posting? Yeah, that's the joke.
This is my speedball, and it's not entirely a fountain pen, but
Hold
it
on,
is
let me pull it up. Discord changed their shit. This is a paintbrush.
It is a metal paintbrush, basically.
This is like, so what you're telling me is that you got Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, and Megadeth, but the hidden fifth king of metal is this thing right here. This is the most metal paintbrush of art. Wow!
And with it, you can replace the nib with much
Hold on,
many
I
different
gotta zoom
ones.
on this nib here. This nib is different than what you've shown me before.
Yes, that is the C3, and the reason why it's different is because with the nib, there's like the normal part of it, and then that brass part that's on top is the reservoir. So whenever you dip it in, it has more and more what's called ink that you can actually write with, rather than
Reservoir?
having to dip it.
I hardly know her.
And the next is my storage for all my dip pen nibs.
Oh, ooh, fancy!
A little
Fancy!
Altoids pen.
Look at this little thing. This is like a fishing box, but for pen tools.
Yes,
You
I
could,
love
like-
it so much.
Okay, real talk. Could you like use this for cosmetics?
Yes.
But instead you use it for fountain pens. So what you're telling me
Yes.
is that fountain pens are the original cosmetics. You write on
No.
yourself, so you write on your hand your grocery shopping list and the name of something you don't want to forget. And then you draw your face tattoos to intimidate the enemy before you start playing the game.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Maybe. I don't know.
I believe
but
it.
with them, you can see many different sections, nibs, or not sections.
There are many
nibs from,
sections, yes.
Different parts of pins and stuff. Like I have a few
I like this.
converters in there.
You have inspired
and
me
cartridges.
to take pictures of all of my fucking 5 figures worth of Hollow merch and do a stream about
Good.
it. The problem is, that's a lot of effort, and I don't feel like doing that.
So the next one that I have
Suginoa.
is a really good one. It is a Lamy LX. It's the brown
Lammy!
color.
Whoa!
And
Lammy's good.
it's the
That's
cursive.
not Lammy!
Yeah, it
Where's
is.
her big honkin' badonkers?
She don't have any honkin' badonkers.
Lammy,
She's
I know has
a
big honkin'
classy
badonkers!
She's a classy lady. But no, I don't know how good the picture quality is, but if
Looks fine to me.
zoom
Wait, is
in,
this the copper
there's-
color?
Yes.
Yeah, this is it! We win!
But if you zoom in on the nib, real quick on your screen,
It says Lab Blurry. Wait, is that the kanji
no,
for
no.
England?
it's the kanji for
Wet.
for cursive. I believe.
I recognize that kanji. Why does it have a wide USB-C?
What do you mean? No, that is an ink window. It allows you to be able to see how much ink you have left in the reservoir.
Yeah, Tanaru just confirmed it. That's the kanji for literally kanji. It's literally kan in kanji, meaning English. That's the kanji for English character. Like, straight up.
But yes, the reason why it is like that is because that is a special nib grind. That is not one of the normal ones.
Well, is it because it's bent at the front?
It is not actually bent. That's just the way that
Oh, the lighting makes it look fat. I get it.
But with it, the nib at the very tip, you can sort of barely see it to where it's longer.
That's what I meant by bent.
Vertically. It's longer vertically than it is horizontally, and that's to make it easier to write actually Japanese and Chinese characters.
So what you're telling me is that it got ratioed? Aspect ratio.
No. Why does it have? I still just. Why 400 does it have a
Listen, you said that if it's longer than it is wider, that means the aspect ratio is different. Therefore, it got aspect ratioed. So yeah,
sure. But no, with it, that one is a very, very, very fun pen to write with. As you can see,
do you have a writing sample
on it? No, I do not. I did not prep any of those.
You make me sad. I was ready to see demonstrations
enough,
of your
my
calligraphy.
handwriting isn't actually that good.
So my everything isn't that good, but that doesn't stop me. Have you heard my song covers that I post? If no, then good. Your hearing is still intact.
But with it, if you look at the section, it's actually in the shape of a triangle rather than
of the nib?
Normally around. What?
Of the nib?
No. Of the section.
Oh, you mean the cross section of the pen itself?
The clear black part.
Oh, you mean if I go over this way here? Triangular. Oh yeah, because you got the grip here, and it's balanced on the undergrip. That's a 3. You can't tell it from this angle, but I can see what you're saying.
Yes. But with it, that makes it, whenever you hold it correctly, it is extremely comfortable to write with.
Nice. Wait, what if you rotate it so the nib is facing the wrong way?
You actually can't, by the way that it was designed.
That's next gen. Holy shit.
So if you actually turn the entire pen upside down, that is called reverse writing.
Oh, it's like reverse grip.
It is far more fine tipped, but it also makes it really scratchy. So it's not recommended. The next one is probably one of my favorite types of pens, or favorite brands.
It's clear!
Yes, it is a demonstrator pen, as most of their pens are.
Demonstrator? I hardly know her! Talk to me about the insides.
This is the TWSBI Diamond Rose Gold Mini. And with it, TWSBI is one of my favorite brands, period, for
they have a cool insignia on the nib.
Yes, they do. They have probably one of the best right to repair policies out of all the different fountain pens.
Right to repair is always a good thing.
It is, and every single one of the fountain pens that you can buy from them, they will They will include a wrench to be able to take apart your pen so you can clean it better.
I have tiny hands, so I can't relate.
So actually, whenever you can see the threads at the very back of the pen.
Oh yeah, I can see them. Let me zoom in there.
You can twist on the cap onto that, and it makes it to where it turns into a full-size pen. So it's only tiny whenever it's in your pocket.
Hold on. How does the ink go from here, from the back, to the front? Is this a tube that connects?
Yes, there is a specialized tube that connects to the feed, and the feed will remain like wet with ink and stuff.
That's
And
cool.
then it will slowly go down via capillary action to the end of the nib.
As somebody who got
And-
4.0 in fluid dynamics, I'm finally learning something that I learned in fucking school. Let's go.
But yes, it is very nice.
That's neat. I like that. What is this acronym on the cap? TWSBL? Yeah.
It's TWSBI, which is the name of the.
Nice phone, by the way.
Thank you. I know. I made sure my face wasn't actually in any of these
Yeah,
pictures.
no,
and
trust
they're
me, I
like-
feel that when taking photos. Believe me, I have to like double check everything.
But yes, with it, it's an acronym that was, oh god, I think it was like the Three Kings or something like that, or Court of the or Three Courts, something like that. But it was in, I think it was in Chinese, but that's what it was like translated or whatnot. was,
Translator? But I need it sooner. I hardly know her.
But yes, with it, TWSBI always includes in their orders silicone grease to be able to make it to where the piston works longer than
Grease was a good movie.
most other pen manufacturers, and a wrench to be able to disassemble it to make sure that it's fully cleaned and stuff like that.
God damn it, Tadu.
I don't need to be happy with me.
Holy shit.
Good. Be happy.
Understandable. Have a great day. Are
You
there
have
more
lost
fountains?
Peanut's privilege. Snip, snip.
Oh, yo! I felt that. That's painful. Why would you do that?
But yes, TWSBI, amazingly good brand.
see
Almost
that.
all of their
They
pens,
got
though,
Pink
are
Gold
demonstrators.
Peach from Mario Kart.
Yes.
The
All
worst
their,
character.
no, the best. but,
Excuse me, as a Toadette player, sure, I'll agree.
All of the their pens are demonstrator pens, so you all of them have that like sort of clear
Demonstrator?
window.
I've made that joke already.
All of them have that clear window to the inkwell, to where you can basically see what level
Is
of ink
the
is washing around.
inkwell, the inkwell, when you say that, is it just this black portion, or is it the whole tube portion?
So that is the stopper at the end of it,
Stopper,
to
I
where
know
whenever you draw up ink, it draws up to right there.
How
and
do you get the
right
ink to
left.
come out?
So you can dip the nib into ink, and then you just twist the back in order to
and then
get.
it goes because... That's genius. Holy shit. That's why fountain pens never worked when I was in elementary school. Fuck me.
Yes, TWSBI, one of the best brands. So the next two are actually
One at a time, please.
two
I'm too
limited
drunk to
edition-
handle.
These are limited edition.
Oh boy, we're getting fancy now. All right.
So this is my Monteverde Regatta. It's carbon fiber abalone. And
This
I
looks
have-
expensive.
It kind of is. Like all these kind of are, except for the one that was small, which is just a long one. That one was like $1 because I picked it up from a thrift store. The rest of
That's
these
free real
are-
estate.
It is free real estate. I was so happy when I found it.
You're low-key making me want to carry a fountain pen in my chest pocket only for it to, like, explode and ink all over my shirt.
Most of them, if they're good brands, they will not do that.
I'm not
Today's
talking about
day.
good brands. I'm talking about the cheap-ass Chinese knockoff bottom-of-the-barrel shit that you find at Dollar Tree.
You know what? There are those out there.
Yeah, probably. We're talking, like, Amazon basic brand.
But yes, with the Monteverde Regatta, this one, it is abalone and carbon fiber.
That's fancy. That's fancy
and-
as fuck.
I love it so much. The limited number of them was 1,999, and this is number 1,000.
It comes with a serial number?
Yes.
You got a limited edition serialized... Okay, does the serial number visual... Can you see it on this picture?
Yes, you can.
Where?
That's why I got two of them.
Where is it on the picture?
You won't be able to see it on the picture. It's on the
Why?
cap. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can.
Oh, okay. I believe it.
Yes. This is number 1003. The next one is also a Monteverde limited edition
Oh,
regatta.
this one is like
Mother
pearl
Pearl.
shiny.
And if you look at the
Ivory.
nib, it's an Omniflex nib.
What is
if you
that?
zoom
Hold
in
on.
it.
Oh, this looks like it can bend.
Yes, that is a steel nib that can actually bend. And so
Bendy
you can
steel.
put a lot of line variation to where if you don't put any pressure on it, it's a very thin line, but if you put a lot of pressure on it, it is a very thick one.
It's a thick boy.
Yes.
Very cool.
And this one, out of 1,999, this one is number 0101.
Wait, this is also super limited?
Yes.
ザリベル13セレスティアルゴンザ MJS マッ
Mo-
チ。アイジャ
Thanks,
ストプレード。
Tanadu. He knows I
1S アット
doesn't play
11。
Mahjong anymore, but thanks. For the record, I stopped playing Mahjong. I'm like done.
I'm sorry for you. Alright.
It's the tragedy of Darth, Ness 1228, and Smash all over again, kind of. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
So the next one is
That's not a pen?
it's the case for a pin that I have. It's the tachograph. It's from the 1950s,
Ooh,
Germany.
that's
It's
from-
technically a fountain pen.
Post-war!
And with it, basically, if you see all the nibs there, you know the super fine point Sharpies that like have the metal that looks like
Oh, the one I used to defend myself in high school! I know what you're talking about!
that is basically the type of nib that this one uses, and I actually restored this one as well. It's from
Can I see it?
1950s Germany.
Do you have a
so-
picture of the tip?
Yes.
Yes! We get to
give
see the
me
tip
one
live
sec.
on stream. Let's go.
Oh god. Hold on. I have to send it to Chloe and get Chloe to send it back to me.
Huh?
Yes.
Does he have like a freaking sanitizer for metadata?
Both that and also the fact that
What's
What's
involved
called?
in restoring one of those?
I'm sending
you
it-
send it to Chloe, and then he sends it back restored. Easy.
so what's involved is on the inside of each of those nibs there is actually a needle that goes through
It's a
metal
needler.
tube. And with it, with that needle, it has to be completely straight in order for it to work. And many of these were bent to shit. And so I had to very carefully, like while heat treating it with like a flame, make sure that it was unbent very carefully and
You weren't kidding about
in order to
restoring
where
this,
it
damn.
isn't going to like just break and snap.
That's high stakes.
Writing.
As
Yes.
an engineer, reminder that the more you bend metal, the more it gets fatigued and the brittle it gets. So just
That's
be
what the
careful.
heating was for.
Yeah, but it's still like the metallic properties never go back. It's like paper. Once it's crumpled, it can't be perfect again. Thanks, Linkin Park.
Yes.
Fiddly than an airbrush, unless you anneal it. Yeah, we got the engineers in chat. Let's go.
Yeah. But yeah, it's basically taking a wire the size of a hair
Wire, I
and,
hardly know her.
and crinkling it and unbending it.
Can I see it?
Yes, I actually have it now. There's that.
Oh, she opens the cap. Look at this. So what you're telling me is that you straightened the tip out here in front, right? Or was it the internals?
No, it was the internals. You can't really see it. You can see it very smallly at the very tip because that's at the very, very tip. Like the metal.
Fine,
stuff.
I'll zoom in
Small
on
step
just
down.
the tip. Very cool.
You see how there's like a tiny little, like,
Yep,
smaller piece coming out of the.
I see it. It's right there. It goes like, it's wide, but then it goes thump, like that. It's like the suppressor to the suppressor. This nib looks different from the others. Okay, so do you attach these ink colors to the end of this, or do you insert them into the pen as the ink cartridge refills?
So those are all just different nibs. You just fill it with whatever ink you want, and you can see the blue on the left side of the pen.
Oh, I see it here.
Because there's a tiny bit of it. And hold on, I did just finish like doing a small little drawing.
Finish? I thought you were Canadian.
No.
Finland! Let's go!
Where is it? There it is. I did a small signature or whatnot to just show off a little bit of fountain pen work. But it's actually with the tachygraph.
You get the handwriting reveal! Let's go!
Handwriting ain't that good.
Oh, you should see mine. Don't see mine, it's awful. In fact, you can see mine on my BRB screen. If I just pull up the BRB screen, that's my handwriting. Like, I mean, then again, it's like my mouse handwriting, which is worse. I also used it for my stream end card. Like, that's MS Paint tier, because I literally used MS Paint to make that. But, oh, here we go. Here's the... That's adorable. You even got the bird for the look at that! I love that! That is the ultimate bird! If I had a nickel for every bird tuber I ate cheese with and got drunk with, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but I love that it happened twice. This is fantastic. I love this. Did you use that pen for this signature?
Yes.
Yeah, we get the live demonstration. There we go. This is the content we signed up for. Let's go.
That currently...
You cut out. Did I lose you?
In it.
I lost you.
Oh?
We're back. On a scale of 1 to back, we are so back. Let's go. Could you repeat that? I fell asleep.
I said basically the ink that's in the pen is a pilot glue is all that it is.
Pilot glue?
Yes.
I didn't realize that airline pilots needed glue for their pens, but okay.
Blue, B-L-U-E.
I'm deaf, sorry.
But yes. So lastly, the last pen that I'm going to show.
Wait, we're done already?
I mean, I can show off other stuff.
As well you should. Hit me with the pen.
So here is my daily carry binder.
Daily carry? You got a permit for your daily carry?
Yes.
Nice. What's the dog?
So my favorite pen is probably my most expensive one. It is the Pilot Custom 823 in amber.
Is it picture?
I fucking love that pen so much. It is such a buttery smooth pen to write with.
Is it one that we picked earlier?
It's the one that we skipped.
Why would we skip your favorite fucking pen?
Because you said save the best for last, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
But with it, that is my Pilot Custom 823 in amber, and it's got a little bit of ink on it.
Ah, you inked all over it. No wonder you love it so much. You blue ink. Oh.
But yes, it is to do just a little look.
It's 3 stars. This thing got 3 Michelin stars. It must be delicious.
Let's just see the price in real time of how much it is right now to see if there's any.
We get the price reveal. Let's fucking go. Before we reveal the price, is it 3, 4, or 5 figures?
3.
Understandable. That's still expensive. Don't get me wrong. 3 figures is expensive, no matter how you spin it. Unless it's like a different currency 3 figures, in which that's kind of cheap. Like 100 yen is like less than $1. That's 3 figures, and that's cheap as hell.
So, with it, MSRP, I got it on sale because I'm good like that.
Because you're
MSRP
a boss.
is $480.
400 and Jesus!
I
have learned that there are real guns that are cheaper than that. What the hell?
With it, I actually have a what's called a custom feed on there that was made from ebonite, rather than
Where
the
does
plastic.
the feed go? In the inside of the pen?
It's the part on the most recent picture that I sent you that is black and not brown. Versus to sort of show you, this is what a stock one looks like, which is just the blue one.
Okay. Okay.
Versus the one with black is the edited one, to where I added a custom ebonite feed to it, and with it, it has really good ink flow with it. I love it so much. It's very nice. I haven't had any hard starts or anything like that.
Nice.
And it's such a nice pen to write with, dude.
Very cool. Bruh.
Yes. But yeah, and out of everything, I gotta say, there is one type of ink that if you ever spend money on fountain pens, ever, in my opinion, never get anything from Ferris Wheel Press. And the reason why,
You heard it here first.
because their ink files, they leak. And my poor carpet. My
They
poor carpet.
leak.
Yes.
Leak spin.
And so because of that, my poor carpet
Oh no!
it's permanently stained blue.
Oh, that means it's a powerful ink.
It is quite a powerful ink, unfortunately.
Okay, the trick, it's like erasing a permanent marker. What you do, if you get permanent marker stuck on a whiteboard, just draw over the marking with regular marker and then erase that and it'll come right off.
Right, that's what I need to do.
The trick is to bleed over the ink and then just get the blood remover stuff from the carpet, like the crime scene forensic stuff, and bam, easy game. That's clearly how it works, right? The concept?
Sure.
Yeah, we win! But we get the ink reveal. Look at the damage. It's the
Ferris
ring.
Wheel Press.
It's even in the shape of a Ferris wheel.
Ferris Wheel Press, in my opinion, has not good products.
We have similar carpet. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, we're just gonna parasocial over fucking carpet. Let's go.
Hell yeah. This carpet there is to look at. But no.
The GW
It's like
brand
GW
paint.
brand from Games Workshop?
Games
Is that what GW
I
is?
mean, okay, the trick to being a streamer, if a comment says something you don't quite get, just fucking laugh and pretend you understand it. Just go along with it. It's the safe bet. Easy game.
But with the inks that I currently have, is I have from Lamy, which is a very, very dry.
Lamy!
I have black from Kaweco, which is about a medium dryness ink. And then I have Pilot Blue.
Oh man. Okay.
Then I have Pilot Blue, and I used to have Vampire Red, but I wasn't using it.
How is Vampire Red different from red?
It was a specific type of red.
Like, more than a Crimson Red? It's like a specific Vampire Red? Like, is Crimson copyrighted or something?
It's like a very light-colored blood red.
Oh, oxygen-rich blood. Let's go. Or is it like deoxygenated? I forgot. Because when the blood gets
oxygen-rich, I would say.
But when it bleeds and then dries because the oxygen, it turns like dark black. Dark black. That's a fucking color I've ever said. Goddamn. Can you copyright a specific hex color code?
You shouldn't be able to.
You shouldn't be able to, but I'm pretty sure that hasn't stopped some motherfuckers from trying. I mean, if you can patent game mechanics, you might as well copyright fucking hex color codes. Like, we live in a society. This is the world we
do live in a society.
Sorry, reflex.
Twitch purple.
Twitch purple. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Is that all the fountain pen pictures that you had available?
Yes, that is all the fountain pen pictures that I have.
Oh man, that went by way too quickly. I thought you were gonna like give me the full fountain pen picture. Now, I'll have you know, in my desk drawer here, I have this office pen. It's a push pen. I can push it, and this part comes out, and then I can push the end here, and that part comes back in, so it can conserve itself. And I can just do this.
So there actually is a
like
fountain
that.
pen that's like that. It's called the Pilot Vanishing Point. I would highly recommend. Highly recommend that pen. The Pilot Vanishing Point. I've
You have
written
one?
with it before. No, I don't have one.
You're
there's a fountain
recommending
store.
something you don't have.
Yes, because it's like $200, and I don't have the money to spend on it right now.
As you spent 4 figures on limited edition pens.
It wasn't 4 figures, all right.
There were 4 figures.
No, I didn't. What? No.
Figures.
It's the number of editions
Oh
that they were.
yeah, it was a serial number.
Not-
there were
not
3
the-
figures. Still expensive.
Yeah, they were 3 figures. One was
That's a lot of
$100. The carbon fibered abalone was $100, and the mother of pearl one was $180.
You know, there's some obvious jokes I can make about numbers here, but it's fine.
But scarily believable.
Well, you know, the lemonade stand, nice. Yeah, funny story about lemonade stands. Like 10 years ago, when I was at my friend's house, and his, at the time, like 6 or 7-year-old daughter wanted to open a neighborhood lemonade stand. And he's like, no, don't. And I'm like, wait, what if you just let her? And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Go ahead. Go out into the backyard between all the neighborhood houses and open your fucking lemonade stand. Live your best life. And she made fucking 3 figures as a 7-year-old off of fucking selling lemonade for one day. Like, it was one of the worst, best ideas I've ever had. And my buddy was like, how the fuck did you make that much money just selling lemonade? Like, who the hell? What kind of...
My street was just so far out of the way that whenever I set up a lemonade stand, I only got like 2 customers the whole day.
That's like 2 more than I get. What the hell?
But I do remember one time whenever I was a little kid, little backstory for Corbin.
Nice.
The first thing that I ever sold, really. I
The beginning of your shopkeeper entrepreneur arc?
Yes. I went into the woods nearby where I lived, because it was before a lot of houses were built, and there was a lot of cool stuff. And in the woods, I found this like one little like it was like a kid's like it was like a playhouse sort of, but it was obviously built for a kid. And thank God I didn't get abducted for like going in this thing. But with it, I kept on playing there over and over, and I finally invited this one kid that I knew in the neighborhood over, and we were playing in it, and he was like, "This is so cool." And I was like,
Nice.
you know what? I'm actually kind of done playing. And they were like, oh, what are you going to do with it? And I was like, I'll sell it to you for $100. And I sold it to him for
Nice.
$100, pocketed, never saw that kid again.
Bruh.
I don't know whose it was to this day.
Easy money.
I trespassed,
Easy
stole
money.
property, and
Bruh.
then sold it to someone else.
Oh
and just
my-
all I can think is just, damn, that must have been a fun conversation with the actual owner if they ever showed up.
Imagine if you had a lemonade stand at the park the summer when Pokemon Go was released. Oh my god, yeah, that's like the
make
perfect
Pokemon
timing
Bears.
right there. Frickin' Pokemon Go. I didn't have a
park-
smartphone when Pokemon Go was released, so yeah. That
There was a
summer went
park
hard.
at whenever it Pokemon Go released. There was a park that had like 3 Pokemon stops there,
Oh no.
and there were so many people at that park. They literally had to call the cops to get people to go away at night because it wasn't open 24 hours.
Beautiful.
It
The
was so
hippie
many
circle.
people.
I'm glad I missed out on so many of these phases that a lot of people got swept into. I didn't have a smartphone when Pokemon Go was released. I had a dumb phone. Yeah. Like,
How?
poor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm better off because of it.
All right.
I am very
Be proud of what
to-
you've come from.
I like to believe I'm somewhat financially responsible, mainly because of it, but don't worry about it.
Good.
The park they had to get some guards to show around. Nice. My buddy, the same buddy that I mentioned before, that's the father of two kids, he was super into Pokemon Go. Everyone was into Pokemon Go but me. I couldn't play it because I had a dumb flip phone at the time. And I'm like, okay, everyone's out playing Pokemon Go. My few friends are busy without me. Cool. Many such cases. I'm used to this. I'm just gonna go back to my room. And I did. And I had a great time. So that's that story. I don't know what I was trying to say. All right. Pokemango. I'm not sure I would even get into it even if I had a smartphone at the time. It just doesn't seem like my kind of game to do.
I don't know. At the time, I would say that it was definitely a game that was fun because of the community around it. Like, you went to these places and you saw, like, gyms and stuff, and you would put your Pokemon in, immediately your Pokemon would get destroyed. And it was very fun to just, like, I remember the first time that I ever played it, for my name, I entered my phone number, and I got so many texts of just like, "You're fucking Gyarados, beat my ass." Why, like that, or like, because you could send berries over to your Pokemon to heal them back up, and with that, I kept on sending berries over to my Gyarados in order to stop people from being able to take over the gym. And I got so much hate texts over my phone until I was just like, "Ooh, this is getting a little spooky. All right, time to delete my account and start it." And I did it with a phone name.
Despite being a terminal online person, I missed out on nearly every single thing that comes with being a terminally online person. I've never made a Twitter account. I never had an Xbox, which means I missed the entire Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. I never played Halo. I didn't have a smartphone until actually 2018 was my first, 2017 I think was my first smartphone. But yeah, when it comes to the whole social aspect of all these things, I have a very unique and different view from most people because I just never was indoctrinated when it was introduced. I completely missed out, and I had to find other ways to keep myself occupied and entertained that did not involve them. So I have a very different view when it comes to, I don't want to say peer pressure, but if a bunch of people are doing something, I don't see that as a reason to try it. I feel nothing towards group inclusion, mainly because I've always been excluded from groups anyways, so that's just been my expectation. And I'm not trying to doom post or trying to, like, do a pity party here or anything. This is just, when you say stuff like, "It was so fun to feel included in all this group for Pokemon Go and all that stuff," I have literally zero basis of relatability for that. So when you say that, I'm like, I don't get it. That's it.
That is fair. I will say, with that, when you said you've never played Halo, I never
missed
played
out on
Call of
Halo.
Duty or Halo except for whenever I went over to one of my friend's house.
Nice.
Mom was a little bit of a helicopter, and
Oh!
I'm surprised you didn't say it there.
I missed what you said. All I heard was helicopter. Helicopter? Oh, the reason
I
I
hardly
didn't...
know her.
The reason is because I can relate to a significant friend being a helicopter parent. That surpassed the joke with deep-rooted, past, I'm not gonna say trauma, but inconvenient experiences with helicopter parents.
But
It
yes.
superseded my hardly know her, because I did know her at the time. I couldn't get to know her any more than that because of helicopter parents. So it is an accurate statement for me to say I hardly know her because of that. Therefore, because it's not a joke and a real statement, I'm not going to say it. Salvaged.
Alright. With my mom, she really didn't want me to play any sort of violent video games as a kid.
Oh my god.
Little did she know I did behind her back. But,
Nice.
with it, she did not want me to do any sort of violent video games whatsoever that had like killing or anything in it. because she was like, it's going to affect you, it's going to...
Well, yeah, video games make you violent, clearly.
Yeah, that's the thought process that she had, which...
No! At work, because as you guys know, I slack off at work. Don't tell anyone. But when there's a guy on, I forgot the YouTube channel name, but he did a video on, like, all of the news's takes on video games and how they're just all objectively wrong and so out of touch that it was just fucking hilarious. It's just pure fear-mongering, not based on literally anything other than speculation and narrative driving. And I'm like, you know what? Just for the sake of satire, yeah, video games are evil, video games are the devil, video games make you violent, and video games will definitely teach you all of the violent things needed to commit real heinous acts in the real world. Clearly, that's how it works, right? And they're gonna make you do that. They're gonna make you get possessed. Clearly.
Genuinely say that has any standing whatsoever with that argument at all is that it does slightly desensitize people to violence.
Yeah.
Whether and with that, I don't see that as necessarily a bad thing because yeah. It's not something that like a kid that plays Call of Duty is gonna grow up and become like a killer. Like that's what's gonna
happen though. You ever played Pong? Fucking Pong, like attributed as the first video game. That instills violence in people from the beginning. That is the most violent video game. If you die in Pong, you die in real life.
From Amazon about Pac-Man.
You mean Fuck Man?
No, what?
Yeah, you don't know about Pac-Man? The original name for Pac-Man was supposed to be Puck-Man, but they were worried that people were going to scratch out the part of the P to make an F. Yeah, so it's Fuck-Man. That's it. That's the name. That's how it works.
Have you seen the Pac-Man of Secret Level?
You mean the kill screen at level 256?
No. Amazon, the Amazon show, Secret Level.
Why would I watch any Amazon show other than Invincible? Season 1.
It's pretty good. I would highly recommend watching Secret Level.
Shit. I guess because I still have a Don't Tell Jeff Bezos I said this free Amazon Prime subscription from my student days when they got the free thing, but I didn't put my credit card to be saved. So it just has nothing to bill, but it's still there. So I just get free Amazon Prime, don't at me, in a glitch in the system.
Nice.
And now that I said it out loud, their fucking AI recognition tools be like, this motherfucker has been doing this for years. We're gonna backcharge him, even though it's our mistake, which is unethical. So, fuck me, I guess. I'm out of stim. Wait, I can cure that. I still have some bottle left. Well, Corbin, we have done the final boss of conversation topics, which was fountain pens. I will say, you spoke about that a lot less than I was anticipating. Were you holding back from me? Were you...
I can tell you, like, some of the fountain pens that I want to get.
You should.
I currently have in the mail, actually.
Go get your mail. What are you waiting for?
No. Not in the mail. It's coming in.
Oh, okay.
And not that way.
Why would you have to specify? Are you okay? Is that how you feel about fountain pens? Inking all over the place? You know, this makes a lot more sense now. I can understand your passion for these fountain pens. You know?
Look, I love fountain pens.
I see that! Like, I can understand that. And now, you know what? Honestly, I respect it. I can get behind it in more ways than zero.
But with it, what's it called? There is some fountain pens that you can actually just make on your own.
3D printing fountain pens? You're gonna break the fountain pen market.
No. It is just like basically a nib and section and the end of a cap. And the rest of it I'm going to do myself in order to basically make my own. And I'm having my mom mail me I had a tree that I planted as like a little tiny little Corbin. In my
you
front
fell
yard.
out of the nest. That explains a lot.
It was whoa! No, I flew out of the nest.
You fell out.
But I was still tiny.
You were so tiny, you fell out, but you were falling with style.
But it is a persimmon tree. Have you ever had a persimmon before?
Gene Simmons tree.
No, persimmon.
Per Gene Simmons, go on.
Have you ever had one before?
A persimmon? Yes, I've loved persimmons. Their outer texture can sometimes like get stuck between my teeth and tear up my gums, but when that doesn't happen, then I can stop comparing it to popcorn, which is one of the few non-salty foods that I won't eat for that very reason. And I love persimmons. They're very good.
Would you describe the texture of it as like the skin is like apple-ish?
Harder than apple.
But harder than apple?
Yes, the ones I get.
Like the flesh of it is like the flesh of tomato minus the gooey part.
Yeah, like solid tomato, non-gooey. That's an accurate sort of deal.
And would you describe the taste as like,
Sekiro? Yes, I would.
Sekiro?
Sekiro. Shadows die twice. Persimmons give you strength.
No.
You never played that game?
More so like, whenever you take an apple and douse it in brown sugar and cinnamon, and
that sounds very... I've never... Brown sugar and cinnamon on an apple. I've never even heard that combo, but that sounds lovely.
Yes. But would you think that taste is similar to what a persimmon is? With nothing.
No.
No?
I would not.
What do you think that the persimmon tastes like?
Like a fucking persimmon. I don't know what you're trying to think.
I don't know how to explain it better than that. But that to me, that's what it tastes like.
You could just say it's a persimmon.
But no, I'm saying for the people in chat that haven't.
Okay, for the people in chat that have never had a persimmon before, just go to the fucking grocery store and get a persimmon and eat it.
It is very tasty. I really like persimmons on toast with butter.
I've never had that before, but I did break the universe by being a homeowner and then making avocado toast in my own home. Get fucked.
Oh my god. But no, I've had a persimmon tree in my front yard that was like planted when I was a tiny little child.
Did it grow?
Yes, it did, and it made persimmons every year.
Nice.
I
am reminded for some reason, the only thing I know of the Bible is that at some point in the Bible, and you can fact check this, Jesus damns a fig tree. That's it. That's all I know about the Bible. The verse goes something like, Jesus goes to the fig tree and says, "May you never bear fruit again," and leaves, or something. He literally fucking damns a fig tree. I don't know the context. I just know that my buddy G11's like, Jesus damns a fig tree, and I'm all like, no way. And then he just like links me to the Bible. I like fact check it, and I'm like, oh my god, this actually happens. God hates figs. Very cool. That's a thing. Okay. I don't know what that has to do with persimmons, but it has to do with fruit growing and how I'm frustrated that my Asian pear trees in my backyard are no longer bearing fruit. Probably my fault, but I don't... Yeah, Bible says ass a few times, I believe it.
Maybe they need more pollination. But with persimmons, whenever you bake them just a little bit, they turn really mushy and they're good. And I love that, like, sort of mixed together as like a almost jam, but not like a lot more mushy version of jam. And then you put salted butter on top of fresh toast, and then you put that on top. Oh my god, it's so good.
Damn. So, Corvin, you said pollination, right? You know what pollinates? Bees and stuff, right?
Yes.
You know what birds eat? Fucking bugs, including bees. So what you're telling me is that you're the reason my trees aren't bearing fruit, which means you need to bear fruit for me. Give me your persimmons.
No, they're my persimmons. You can't take them
now.
No,
mine.
Only.
In many ways similar to the seagulls from Finding Nemo. They're mine.
Exchange.
Shiny coins in exchange.
Yes.
I got yellow.
No.
You don't like yellow?
No yellow.
I got blue. You like blue?
No,
No?
not yellow.
I got beige.
I need shiny
I got
coin.
beige that reflects in the light.
It needs to be shiny coin.
This is a very flattened coin, probably.
I don't think it is.
She doesn't think. Very good. I have conditioned you well.
Why is there yogurt cup on the stream?
A yogurt
What
cup?
do you mean yogurt?
A yogurt cup. This is a fucking bowl of shredded cheese that I've been, like, slowly eating the whole point. That's the point of its stream. That is the point of the cheese
bag
stream.
of shredded cheese. It was, let's see how much it was.
I poured a whole bag of
8
shredded
ounces
cheese
of
into this
cheese.
bowl, thinking I'd eat it. This is a lot of cheese to eat. I have eaten 8-ounce blocks of cheese in the past, and this is like... It's good, but it's not a block of cheese. Oh, man.
I'm so ready to watch you try and eat a block of blue cheese.
Oh, that's gonna be wonderful. Would you like to try it with me? Do you want to be the person I collab with for blue cheese?
If it's on the 3-person
Oh,
stream.
a 3-way with blue cheese with Virgo? Cool. By the way, she lives in the UK, so I hope you're cool with streaming in the morning.
In the morning? I should be good with that, but
You weren't
we'll
good for it today.
Details. Look, alright.
You had to help me move. I get it. I can move myself now. I'm not that old. Okay, I take that back. I am that old. Fine. Fine, don't worry about it. Ugh. I didn't realize we're like half an hour past due for a Bezos break. Like, fuck it. I lost track of time, hardcore. We don't need a Bezos break. We've been going for a very long time. Would you like to keep going? That's the question.
I think here's a pretty good spot to end
It
it.
is a pretty decent spot. That's pretty good. All right, Corvin, what do you think of Cheese Collabs?
I think it was very nice.
what?
I really enjoyed it. I don't think.
Good.
There.
Well, for those who are new here, right after stream is my karaoke night in the Discord. If you'd like to join Discord for karaoke night, it's going to be very drunk and chaotic and loud as fuck, but it's also going to be fun probably. But in many ways similar to every VTuber ever, I need to piss. Which is why I'm glad we're kind of ending stream here. Do you have anyone we can raid?
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Uh-oh.
There's a really good streamer that's
Link
called
him to me.
Ness1228.
Why would you raid him? The fuck is he doing? He's probably like drunk as shit on a Saturday
He's doing
as
just
usual.
chatting.
Ugh. You see, with just chatting streamers, they have to have a certain vibe for them to be entertaining, and I don't think he's got it. If anything, there are better just chatting streamers out there. There's like actual professional yappers, and when I mean that, I mean they can just keep going and going. We're talking like, you know what? Before I start listing names, let me take a sip. Oh, this wine is good. So I was worried
yes.
this Riesling wine wouldn't be good, but this wine is good. We're just gonna dump the bottle and finish it today. Just because I have work tomorrow does not mean I can drink an entire fucking wine bottle on a Saturday, because it is my American right to do so. God, I sound like an alcoholic. Listen, I only do this on Saturdays, select Saturdays that are very special. Emphasis on special. Little did I know, like every Saturday I'm doing something worth drinking for. In any case, before, I don't really have many appropriate raid targets. Actually, I could raid someone.
Does anyone in chat have one?
Wait, I could raid someone who's... oh wait, it looks like she's just ending stream. Never mind. Oh yeah, she's actually raiding someone else. Whew, that was close. Never mind.
If you want to hear a real quick recommendation,
yes,
if you ever do get a fountain pen, what I would recommend would be, first off, the TWSBI Eco. The reason why is because TWSBI is, again, the most right to repair brand out of all of the different brands. And two, TWSBI is a very reliable pen that, like, you always notice them, like, with the ink sloshing around. They look really good, they're well built, and they're just very nice in general.
Okay. I'm drunk and I'm gonna forget that. If you could just remind me that tomorrow,
we need to set up like a sub goal for Ness so he can afford a fountain pen.
No, listen. The reason I don't do sub goals, I've said it before and I've said it many times before. I don't stream for the money. I don't need extra support to financially support myself. I stream for fun.
He needs
any
a fountain
money
pen,
I make from stream doesn't go to me. I don't keep any money I get from streaming. It goes back into the stream or other stream related sources or other things that are not going to me. That's how it works. That's how I've set it up. I'm very open about this.
What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue? What type of blue?
Deeper blues are nice, like a darker blue, not quite so much navy blue, but navy blue. Like an ocean blue, like lighter blues, like sky blue, or don't do it for me. Baby blue can fuck off. Hate baby blue.
Why do you hate baby blue?
Because it's like baby blue. I don't like babies. I'm the only motherfucker that doesn't like babies, apparently. And, like, I like darker blues more than lighter blues. I love working with alcohol. I'm not gonna admit that I've drank at work before, don't worry. That's not, like, working from home, you get a lot of liberties at, like, my previous job. That's not something I would admit to, so, I never did that. You'd never hear me say that. But yes.
Sorry for interrupting like the very end of the stream.
Interrupting what? The stream's ending. What is there to interrupt? We're done. We're in the post game now. So
yeah.
The only person I could raid right now is Sato, who's playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. The thing is, she barely speaks English, but she has a lot of translator. I did not turn on the fucking translator software in my chat. Oh my god, I've been streaming this whole time without my translator.
That, and I was just like, oh, maybe he turned it off.
I forgot to put on the translator. Oh, it's fine.
Translator,
I hardly know her. I need it sooner. But yeah, Sato's the one who helped me set up the translation software. Instead of doing Japanese to English, it's now English to Japanese. I was able to set the settings backwards. But she's streaming. If you want to raid her, we could do a double raid if you'd like, unless you have literally any other suggestions, because there's no one else on that I would feel like raiding. Wait,
no one is on my friends list.
All right, I guess we're double raiding. Very cool. I will say, so Sato is very community oriented, and she really appreciates her foreign audience. She's got people from all over the world, like, involved. So if I could type, raid Sato Usagi 0130, very cool. We're raiding Sato again. And, thank you all for coming to Cheese Collab. If you haven't followed Corvid, what the fuck are you doing? She streams when I'm not streaming, so you can get more content. She streams on Thursdays and Sundays, as well as
Thursday
whenever.
and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah,
when do you stream, Ness?
I try to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, but there are times when I just fucking can't. And I post in the Discord when I can't. So, I keep my schedule updated as much as I can. My schedule is updated on Discord and on Twitch. But in any case, that's my schedule. Thank you all coming for cheese. Expect more cheese eventually. I don't have another cheese collab next week, but I will in the future, hopefully, most likely. We're gonna say hi to Sato. Even though she's Japanese, she does speak some English. She has translation software both on screen and in chat, and she really appreciates English speakers as well as Japanese speakers. So if you want to practice your Japanese like I do, feel free. If you want to learn Japanese, stay tuned, because I've got a Japanese teaching stream later this month. Spoiler alert, that is a sub reward. And I will be preparing that, and we'll, enjoy Japanese. Anyway, we're about to raid, so cheers! Quick, say something!
Bye!
Bye!
Bitches! I still have like 7 seconds before
nice.
my